Welcome back, everyone, to AFTV. Sorry if you were tuning into the Starting 11 show. We're back 15 minutes earlier, my bad. But we're here. Plenty to talk about. We looked at the Arsenal 11, which we will confirm one more time to you again in a little while with the Chelsea 11 too. But the big news that Ødegaard and Declan Rice are back. And so is Babs. He's here with us as well.
Here he is. There we go.
Welcome, Babs.
Sorry, lads. I was a bit late. But as I say, what did he say? Lateness is greatness?
Yeah,
I don't know why that is the thing, but yeah. We're here anyway. So
I love
just in time to
Matisse
kick
a
off.
bit, but let's hope for no greatness for him today.
Yeah, that is true.
That's one thing I will say.
And I saw him last night and he was unbearingly confident, actually. I saw him out function.
I was with him the day before that and he was a bit... I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know where he's getting that confidence from. Because I saw the stat before the game. They haven't beaten us at Stamford Bridge since 2018.
Mind you, we were out and he did have a drink in his hand.
Okay, so the confidence came for the alcohol. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, fairs.
But they are in quite good form, Chelsea. I know they weren't great at Old Trafford, but they've still got a draw there. And it's
full time.
Oh, Ipswich have done it.
Ipswich have beaten
There we
Tottenham.
go.
So
Come
we're
on,
off to a good
Ipswich.
start, lads.
I will enjoy this if we win. If we win, I'll sit back and I'll go, all right, Tottenham lost, let's have some fun with this. But not until we've done our job.
No, but
and
you know what it is, though, because I live in
Enfield.
Okay,
and Enfield's one of those
sense.
areas of London. It's primarily a Tottenham used to be, but there's a lot of Arsenal fans here as well. So when I go out in Enfield, people are always coming up to me, and if they're Tottenham fans, they're bantering me and stuff. So yeah, hold that. Hold that.
Fair enough. Babs, Chelsea.
Yes.
We'll go through the 11 like I mentioned in a sec, but are you feeling confident?
Yeah, I'm fairly confident. I think, look, the way I see this game is if we are in a title race, some people don't believe that, we win this game. If we're not, then we lose this game or we don't win this game. So it will show me clarity regardless of the result. You know, if we're going to win this, go and win this game. If you're a title fighting team, you don't go 4 league games without a win. So for me, it's a must-win game, and I have a lot of confidence at this specific ground. Because we had lost there for a while. I don't think Mikel Arteta has ever lost at Stamford Bridge.
No, he hasn't.
So, and Arsenal have lost since 2018 there. So Chelsea have always been a side that has kind
We've
of
not won there for a couple of games, have we?
Well, Arsenal.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, I think the last time we beat them was the 1-0 the year before.
Yeah.
Actually, just to be fair, it's like one game. So, I'm confident in my team because I saw the lineup as well. I see the midfield three. Ødegaard's back. You got Rice there as well. The quality is there, but for me, it's just a matter of this team knows they can't go 10 points behind. If you are a team like they showed last year, fighting for the title, you go win this game. So. I'm confident in this game, I can't lie.
Frank, remember what we were saying in the Starting 11 show about when the phrase "it's a cup final's thrown around.
Yeah.
And like I said, nothing is won today, but it can certainly be lost. I think 10 points behind. I mean, after Newcastle, I said the words, I felt the title race was over because I didn't see how we could go that far behind City and Liverpool and it'd be okay. And Bournemouth did us a favour. Liverpool, just been that touch closer than City were before. Before City obviously lost their last 2 games. But this feels a little bit more concrete now. Lose this game, and I think a draw is a part of that too. 9 points. We basically need a 4-game swing.
Yeah.
That's just so much ground to cover. When it's a Liverpool team that, by the way, have looked the best team in the league, they are top, and for a reason.
I get it. I completely understand where you're coming from, James. And don't get me wrong, Liverpool and Arne Slot have been fantastic to start off these first 11 games of the season. But I said it in the Starting 11 show. I'll say it again now. I think it's only a matter of time. And, Laurie loves to say it, history will repeat itself at some point. I think Liverpool will begin to drop points as we get towards, that halfway point of the season. We're getting into January. They don't tend to.
Can we not talk about Liverpool, please?
Can we not talk about Liverpool?
Because if I talk about Liverpool, I get a lot of slander nowadays. I can't give no opinions about Liverpool nowadays.
But my point is, I don't think they'll strengthen in January, and that's when you'll begin to see them start to drop off a little bit. Right now, I'm looking at Manchester City. We're 5 points behind Manchester City as it stands. They're on a tough run of form. It's the first time I believe Pep Guardiola's ever lost 4 games in a row, and that really shows how much of a rough spot they're in. They were 5 points behind. If we win today, it's only the 2 points. And, teams, it's early on. Like, teams will drop points throughout the season, whether you're a Liverpool, whether you're a Man City, whether you're an Ipswich. Everyone's going to drop points going towards the end of the season. So it's just about us getting our job done and getting as many points on the board as possible.
But it also feels like we need to earn the right to be a part of this conversation again. And I think some of the performances recently, Bournemouth, Newcastle. You know what, Liverpool, I made excuses for the team and I stand by them. The Liverpool home game, the 2-2.
Yeah.
But those 2 away games were poor. This is now a 3rd Premier League away game in a row that, there's a lot riding on it, Baz.
No, there is, but I think we've also been punished sometimes. At the Newcastle game, best example, we were really poor in possession. I think the thing you criticise the most is our attacking play and how we responded. But apart from the chance they created from Isak, what else did they create? Now you watched the Liverpool game. You watched Liverpool game yesterday against Aston Villa, and I watched it obviously all 90 of it, and I was going miss after miss from Villa, miss a 1-on-1, they miss a good chance there. Right now, things have gone against us, and that's why, for me, I still see a quality side there. That I don't forget the Man City result where we should have won that game. You look at Spurs away, Villa away, that early part of the year, just prior to Bournemouth, there was a lot of confidence. And these last 3 games, of course, when you don't win the games, the confidence goes away. But for me, I think, look, things have gone against us, but then we got a couple players back as well, and we're at a ground where we've got a decent record in recent history as well. And in terms of Liverpool, it's not about they're a bad side, they're a fantastic side right now. But watching their games, there is still a sense of vulnerability. I think you mentioned it earlier that they're a bit more pragmatic, and they definitely are. But they're open as well still. I mean, if you objectively watch yesterday's game, they won the game fantastically, but because they scored, two good goals on a counter-attack. But the amount of chances that Villa missed, if it was Arsenal, we'd be worried, So I think right now, I still will stand by my statement I made last week that I still think City are our biggest threat because they are 4 out of 5. They've done it the most out of everyone else. And if one thing I've learned over the last 2 years of fighting City for a title is you don't rule them out in November. We've been there before when they lost to Brentford up a couple of years ago. Oh, title race is over. Arsenal 7 points clear, and they pull it back. So Liverpool are amazing, but history suggests that the teams that start fastest in the last couple of years don't actually win the title because they kind of run out of steam. So we'll see. But I think we're disrespecting Man City too much. I know they lost a few games now, but bro, we've seen it the past few years. We had 89 points last year. We didn't win a title. Liverpool fans know as well. They had 97 points. They won a title. So listen, don't count City out of this just yet.
No, absolutely can't count City out. In terms of fast starts, Laurie, we certainly haven't made one. But there is in there some really encouraging performances and results, and that's why I keep trying to remind fans. I mean, we could be 10 points behind, but it doesn't change that we went to Villa Park and won, that we went to Tottenham and won, that we went to City and we're on the brink of winning. I think thoroughly deserved a win, quite frankly, from the performances there. We've hit a lull. Newcastle felt like a real low in terms of performance. Did the Inter Milan game feel like a step in the right direction? And actually, let me phrase it this way. Some people felt that if we do against Chelsea what we did against Inter Milan, we would win the game. Do you agree with that, or do you think we still need to go up some gears in performance?
Not necessarily, because let's face it, we didn't score against Inter Milan. So, what I mean? So,
that's small detail.
The problems we've got at the moment is quite clear. The attack, in the final third, we're not functioning as well as we should be. There could be a number of reasons for that. Injury to Odegaard, loss of form, key players, Martinelli, Trossard, even Havertz dropped off in recent weeks. But I do kind of concur with the rest of the panel. I think this could be a maverick season because we're seeing results that we're not seeing for a while. I mean, City have already lost 2 games already in 11. They only lost 3 games the whole of last season. Arsenal, we only lost 5 games last season. We already lost 2. We're drawing more, you know what I mean? So it could be one of those seasons where it could be up and down. And I say that to say this, which is that it's no way is this over. I'm seeing people writing us off already. I think that's ridiculous, to be honest, because there are, as we speak, 27 games left. And a lot can happen in that time. So, but having said all of that, we do need to get back to winning ways. We've got an opportunity in front of us today to get back to winning ways, but I do think it's going to be a difficult game. I am encouraged by the fact that Odegaard's back, and as we were saying in the starting 11 show, this is probably our strongest lineup. So that gives me encouragement. But I still think it's going to be a very difficult day today because Chelsea are, let's face it, a much better team.
What did Maresca say before the game, that this is war or some shit? And it makes sense because they lost 5-0 to us last season. They ain't beaten us for a while as well. Like, their players will know that they need to win this game as well. To make that statement, they've lost to City, they've lost to Liverpool as well, drawn against United. They need that big statement victory this season to go, okay, look, Chelsea are back as a top side again. And they're at their own ground as well. They've got their best player back fit and available as well. But I like the pressure. Because for me, it will give clarity for where the side actually is. The Newcastle game, poor performance, but uncharacteristically poor in my eyes. The Inter game for me was a decent performance. I mean, we talked about Inter Milan, Arsenal's lack of attacking threat. Inter had 1 shot on target all game, and that was their penalty. So they weren't amazing either. They kind of
I think to be fair though, it looked to me as if Inter were quite happy to let us have that ball in the second half, and it was a case of because we also have to, and I don't want to make too much out of that into game, but certain things are true. They did leave out 5 players from this
Yeah,
starting.
yeah, no, I agree.
They got a
They're
massive
a
game
top
this
side.
weekend.
It is worth mentioning as well that was an unreal defensive performance.
Yeah, because that's what Inter do. Inter don't. They haven't conceded a single Champions League goal at home this season. It's like they're a great defense, but the performance was better than Newcastle.
The performance was better,
So,
but I am worried about the perceived lack of cutting edge that we're showing.
and do you know what I put it down to? I think we simply put, Odegaard is a massive plus for Arsenal, but we lack bravery in that middle part of the pitch. If you watch any of Arsenal's passing networks of the past few games, it's all towards the wide forwards because teams are just compact in the middle because they know that we can't play into zone 14 right outside the edge of the box because there's no player to receive there. There was that one chance that Wanyeri made right towards the end when he turned the man. That's when we need to ask questions of Chelsea today. The thing that I will say though,
and do you know what Wanyeri did that was different to pretty much every other Arsenal player in the team that day? He shot from outside
exactly.
the box.
He took a risk.
He was the only
Took a risk,
person to
man.
even attempt that.
it's not always about making the best chance possible. Sometimes you score. Calafiorio's goal against Man City.
half chance.
Yeah, you just take a shot sometimes because
And that
these
Vav has been one of my
Yeah.
biggest criticisms of Arsenal recently.
But the thing is,
Simply don't
we've made
shoot
the most
enough.
of it in past years. You know, when the amount of goals that Partey scored from outside the box and other players like that. We've done it before. I just think right now our attackers are a bit of confidence and there's a lot of pressure building as well. But I think Martin returning, of course, is massive because now you've got a player who can play the passes forwards. But also think the style of play that Chelsea play, they're not going to be as aggressive defensively as Inter were or Newcastle were. So there will be inevitably more space regardless there. And that's what we saw against Liverpool. If we, for me, had our back four, even Gabriel fit for that game, we could have seen it out and won that game 2-1. It would have been a massive result there as well. So I think the styles in this game suit Arsenal better than the last 2 games. And that's where I'm growing more in confidence. But of course, it's saying it and then watching it as well. And we'll see what Arsenal do.
What the Inter Milan game had that Newcastle didn't, and I said on Forever Arsenal, you're going through a bad patch when you're trying to compare defeats to defeats, which defeat was better. But what the Inter game had was real effort and application and endeavour from the Arsenal players. Now there's a difference between that and quality, let me say that. There was a lack of quality in our finishing, our crossing wasn't always great. I thought our set pieces were good, but again, could have done more from that. But there was certainly more of a resilience about the team. I was saying to you guys earlier, I was at the game, and I said this for Arsenal as well, the first 15 minutes, I thought, my word, they're all over us into now. We can't get out. The atmosphere was loud, it was electric, and Arsenal got on the ball, quietened things down around the ground and started to play. Now, that was the part of the match I was the most impressed with Arsenal in, was actually showing a little bit of kind of mental, sturdiness and coming through that bit and starting to play. The second half, like I said, the endeavour was there, the effort was there. The players absolutely tried everything they could. You could see them looking exhausted at the end, but there was a lack of quality. There was a lack of ideas. There was a lack of Inter Milan. It can be crossed into the box, falls to Kai Havertz, and he might blast it in the far corner. That nearly happened. I get it. You can have moments. It's football. We know that goals can come from anything, but I do feel like Arsenal at the moment are relying a little bit too much on percentages. Well, if the ball's in the box enough, it should eventually somehow end up in the back of the net. That for me isn't creative. That for me isn't inventive enough. That for me isn't. I don't even think Man City would revert to that kind of thing. Or Liverpool. I think
Man City
would throw more questions.
What they have is their moment providers, De Bruyne and Haaland, is open play. Our moment provider is our corners. And I'll give you the best example. Last season, we were in a massive rut towards the start of January, and we had that Crystal Palace game just after the the Dubai break. That's what it was. And we were struggling even in that game, kind of a bit nervous because we've lost the last couple of games. Corner came in, and Gabriel scored the corner. Everyone calmed down. I think in this game as well, I don't see it being open play. I think it will be that corner. Even against Inter, the corners are decent, and they defended pretty well. And I think that's what that's what Mikel looks to in these games like this, is where we make them as close as possible. There's a reason why we've not lost a big 6 game since 500 plus days. It's because you make them as close as possible, but you need that little fine margin to go in your favour. We don't have that ability for open play right now. Hence why so many Arsenal fans want that striker, that forward that in that box. Maybe it's a Gyökeres. He demands the area. This is my presence. This is my area. I'm going to find a way to pull a shot out. Our corners are going to be that thing for me, that moment provider. We've seen it over the past 2 years, so that's where I have my most confidence.
Fair enough. We've got the players lining up. Well, not lining up. We're still 15 minutes from kickoff, but warming up, should I say. Caicedo and Lavia playing together. 2 players that Arsenal actually wanted. 2 players that Liverpool looked at. Chelsea managed to get hold of both. We thought it would be one. I remember back in the summer of 2023, they ended up spending about £170 million, I think, to get both players.
I remember it being like a massive triangle of who was going to get who between Caicedo, Lavia and Rice as well.
Yeah,
that was quite interesting.
Yeah, you're right. as we said, both ended up at Chelsea with Cole Palmer in there. I mean, people forget that they're young as well, this midfield. It's got the potential to be one of the best midfields in the Premier League when you look at the potential of those three players. Arsenal, who are restoring Partey, Rice and Ødegaard together, have a slightly older, more experienced midfield. Ødegaard's the captain, Partey's 30, Rice has played Premier League football for a long, long time now and is an established international. Laurie, some of that experience is going to have to show against a really young, exciting midfield three Chelsea have.
Yeah, definitely. That midfield battle today could be crucial to the game, actually, because, both sides match up well. I'll probably say, on balance, that Chelsea has more energy about their midfield, but then we've got a bit more experience in there. So that could be key to the game, that midfield battle. That is going to be something to behold.
Lavia's a baller. Lavia's a baller.
Yeah.
And his ability to just cut through those passes that Partey can.
And as I said, Caicedo's
and Caicedo's ability to jump and press back as well. I think that's going to be very key. We're going to press today like we always do.
Do you think we will? Do you think we'll take the game?
I think we'll
to them,
press.
try
I
and
mean, I
press
don't think what it is the game will be more end-to-end. Because Chelsea we haven't seen them so far be pragmatic, play defensive, play that low block. If they do, it'll surprise me, and they'll play in their hands, to be fair. I think that's the best way of getting a win today. But in terms of, I think because it will be a more balanced game, Lavia's passing, when he cuts through to Palmer, is going to be massive. And I think we need to be very careful.
I disagree with that. I
Why is
think
that?
that Chelsea will probably enjoy more possession in this game.
That's what I'm saying. So when they do have the ball, they can cut through our press with a player like that. A lot of players
I think that
they lack the bravery that Lavia has. I think actually our midfield lacks it at times. Partey can do it. We've seen it over years. But Rice, Marino, maybe not Ødegaard, of course, but that cut through pass through the lines to get it to your forwards, we lack at times. And I think that's where Lavia, he's very, very, very impressive. If he can stay fit alongside Caicedo, that midfield partnership is top.
Yeah.
It really is. Because
I think Mikel will set the team up a bit more pragmatic. I think Chelsea will probably enjoy the majority of the possession. I don't think we'll low block or sit right back, but I am expecting Chelsea to, if not dominate possession, have more of the possession.
Yeah.
It's what we do.
That
when
plays
we
into
get
our
it.
hands. That plays into our hands.
Well,
If they have
yeah,
more
you
of
could
the
say
ball
so.
and we have more space. I think that's been the issue. Into Newcastle, Bournemouth, they've cut us off. We don't have that space for Saka. But if you give us space for Saka to go when we run against Cucurella, we saw it at the Emirates last year. We've seen it at Stamford Bridge before as well. And Ødegaard back as well. So, and the right-hand side's back, We've not seen Ødegaard, White and Saka play for a while together as well.
Yeah.
So, it's massive.
Well, I mean, Ødegaard will be key to the press as well. He always is. He's the trigger. He sets the press. Everyone follows by, his example, whichever way he directs his press and his run, dictates to the team where they go, what traps they're trying to set for the opposition. I think that's maybe an element of his game that we've really missed, but because it's not something that's so on the ball, it kind of doesn't really get talked about as much.
Shall I tell you another, to interrupt, another element of where we've missed him that seems to have gone under the radar with a lot of people is the leadership that he provides. Because not only, I wouldn't describe Martin Ødegaard as your kind of classic sort of shouting captain.
He's become that though.
But he leads by example.
He has become that though. He's become more of that shouting.
Oh yeah, he's vocal when he needs to be.
You can see it nowadays. Yeah, he's very.
But I think his leadership has definitely been missed. I know Saka's had the armband, and now listen, I'm a massive fan of Saka.
Of course.
But I don't think he's ready for that leadership role yet. I think having your natural captain back for a game like this is massive.
And I think what it comes down to is a point that Bav made a few minutes ago about the bravery that he shows on the pitch, and that's one thing that we've definitely been missing during his absence. The closest thing that we had to that sort of bravery and that creativity in that midfield was when he played.
Yeah.
Ethan Nwaneri. And the question that I've got to everyone on the panel, obviously Martin Ødegaard's just come back. We don't know how he's going to be in terms of his match sharpness. He played, 3 minutes against Inter Milan. Has the likes of Ethan potentially missed out on a good opportunity for a start here?
I mean, a game like this, Mikel wouldn't have started him. He just wouldn't have.
Obviously, I understand that Mikel won't start him.
We know what Mikel Arteta does in big games. He goes for experience first, and he works. I can't criticise his big game approach because we've won more games than ever before. I grew up in the late Wenger era, unfortunately, and I've seen my team play progressive football.
The games and we've always got battered,
and it killed me. So
playing our rivals.
I can't criticise that because I've seen the approach work, and we saw it against City. Trossard started, right? I know he got sent off, but prior to him getting sent off, it was working out. I actually think, do you know what will be massively very, very important today is Havertz. Because he can finally play up front again.
Yeah, I know.
And that for me makes him a very important player because when he's playing in that hybrid right 8 role, he's drifting over. He's a 6'5" target man at times. He's outside.
I must admit, I thought that myself and James were talking about that in the starting 11 show. To me, that was pure folly.
What the fact that he was moving over?
this kind of hybrid striker.
Yeah, this is
role.
what
Just
Mikel-
play the guy in his natural
Yeah.
position
Leave him up
through the
there.
It's
middle.
kind of something that I want Mikel to learn from. Is we've seen it in previous years. Injuries come happen. You know that's fair enough. But he disrupts 2 roles rather than 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Odegaard's out. Play someone in that area and keep everyone else in their.
To me, what he was doing
thrive.
there, right, was a classic embodiment of a manager that is under a little bit of pressure. They
Yeah,
either
it's a
do
bit of
one or
fear.
2 things: play players out of position, play these false 9 roles. You think, what are you doing? Just like, you know what I mean? He's been successful playing him through the middle.
Yeah, he's scoring
Okay, he's
goals,
not
man.
scored for a couple of games, but that's tried and tested. You've got to allow that to work rather than tinkering around with, let's face it, a strategy or a formation that we was all scratching our heads thinking, it's very unlikely to work, and it didn't.
No.
It's interesting though with the return of Martin Odegaard. Waneri wasn't a topic of conversation in the starting 11 show. I did feel watching what he did do in the 10 and 15 minutes he was given against Inter, which by the way was nowhere near enough time. You know, Arteta needs to be using this guy more. For me, from what the very little I know and see, I just feel he's got to be on that pitch more. But one thing I've learnt from that and from pre-season when we saw Odegaard and Waneri playing together against Man United is that these two can share the pitch.
Yeah.
A lot of people were saying, well, Odegaard's back, so where's Waneri's minutes coming from? Well, firstly, I actually think he could well be the closest thing we have to Saka out on the right wing. We haven't seen that, but
Yep.
I do think he's got the attributes to potentially do that. Secondly, though, why can't they play together? Why can't you have a Partey or Rice at the base with Odegaard and Waneri for certain games and certain occasions? If we're needing a goal, I don't want to see Odegaard coming off. I want to see them on that pitch at the same time. Waneri looks very comfortable receiving in the pockets towards that left 8, and a couple of times was turning players and actually started to open up the game and make things happen.
It's a
for us.
profile
I
that we
wanna see
like,
them
man.
together.
That's a if he gets to the right age, and he will obviously, and he gets to the right experience, that's a £80 million profile on the market. That's a you look at Musiala's type or Foden where they can receive the ball and they can turn and they can hurt teams like that. That's where you ask the biggest questions. And there's a lot of talk yesterday because of Smith Rowe's 2 goals, and he's that similar type where he can receive the ball and turn. I think the issue with it is though is Smith Rowe, when he played last for Arsenal, there was a lot of fear because he knows like if I lose the ball here, Mikel takes me out of the team, and at Fulham he's got no pressure. What I like about Waneri is, even though he knows that he's not a starter, he still demands the ball. He still tries to make things happen, and he's 17 as well. So I think we saw it in the late parts of Inter. He played Waneri and Odegaard together, I'm pretty sure, right in the final part. So it's possible. It just takes Mikel to be a bit more braver and a bit more trust because these youngsters. Like Emil Smith Rowe's not here anymore, but he saved Mikel Arteta's job. And it was by force. Because I remember that game, the Chelsea game, all those years ago, was that Willian was out ill, and Aubameyang was out ill as well, and he had to play Smith Rowe at that point, and we won the game. So Mikel Arteta, for me, he just needs to trust his players a bit more. Because
you said something there, Babs, that I've been banging on about from time, and people watch these type of shows have been criticising me, but I've been saying from time, one of the chief criticisms I have of Mikel Arteta is that he's not brave enough with his in-game management. So many games, too numerous to mention, games have been drifting on. You think, come on, man, you've got a bench, you've got guys there that can come on and affect the game. They either don't come on, or if they do come on, 5, 6, 10 minutes. You think, really and truly, what are you expecting him to do in 5, 6, 10 minutes? You know what I mean? If you are going to bring him on, give him a good fist of it. 15 20 minutes.
Why does Odegaard look so angry?
He's
He's back with a vengeance.
He's seen the results. He's got his own player.
Angry he looks.
I'd be pissed as well.
He's on
got his
smoke
game
today.
face on.
He's on
probably
smoke.
looked at everyone in the group and went, right, okay, you need. Oh, thanks. All right, guys.
That was
but you know what? I'm quite
captain's
liking
there,
that.
Yeah, whoa.
This is proper business, man.
Yeah, you could
know what
tell.
I mean? He's got his game face on. He's going to need that.
Good to see. Just a couple of things. Doz of the super chat saying that he's a City fan. They're more worried about Liverpool than us. Well, then it's our job to change.
They said that last year as well, you know.
They're-
These men love each other too much.
Broken record. at
Bro,
this
they
point.
love each other so much. Last year, they said the same thing. They were like, oh, Liverpool our biggest threat. And then come the end of the year, they were like, 5, 6 points behind Arsenal and 7 points behind Man City. So we'll see, man. Let the season play out. Why is these sweeping statements with Liverpool and City?
No, but you know what it is? It's probably less sweeping statements than recency bias. Everyone's just focusing on what's happening now. As we said before, this is match day 11. There's 27 games left after this.
Yeah.
It's such a long way to go. So, yes, it's important to win today and all your games. Every week we say it's a must-win game, it's a must-win game. And indeed they are. But as I said,
This is a must-win game.
hypothetical is one thing, and realistically, it's a completely different thing. So,
And just for some context, I've seen, I didn't realise this, but I've seen a lot of Tottenham fans sort of posting about it. That basically, had Tottenham won, they'd be third right now. With a goal difference of 10, they'd have hit 19 points and they'd be third in the Premier League table. They leapfrogged Forest, who lost at home to Newcastle. What's fascinating about that is by not winning, it's actually left them 10th.
It's very close.
It's level on points with Brentford, who have 16, and Bournemouth. Brentford have 16 points, and Bournemouth on 15. So, were there questions of Thomas Frank or something? I mean, not from me.
Was
I
it?
think he's brilliant. Well,
I
I
don't
don't know.
think so.
I don't know. Maybe
He's getting into United jobs. I don't know if
Listen,
there's any
maybe
questions.
I saw a stupid tweet and it's stuck in my brain. But my point is, like, Chelsea on 18 points, with 5th ahead of us because of goal difference right now, are 3 points ahead of Bournemouth in 12th. And I always think optics is such an interesting thing because right now Arsenal are in that mix. Level with Fulham, level with Newcastle, level with Villa, and we're here away at Stamford Bridge. There's every chance we're left in that mix by the end today. But if we win, we jump back up to 3rd, we'll be on 21 points, and we'll be along with Liverpool and City, yes, far behind, but we'll have cracked that 20-point mark. And I just think optics. So I want to be seen next to those guys in the table.
International
We've been
break
in bad
coming
form,
up
but
as well.
just be seen with those guys. Keep putting wins on the board and see where you are in a couple of weeks' time. I think, I just think it can also be quite damaging mentally to go a whole period, you know,
You can't
from
go
one
full-
international break to the other without a
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, you can't go
and
four
then
games.
finding yourself in the mix that you weren't expecting to be a part of
Yeah.
before. And we need to earn the right to pull ourselves away from that and just go, okay, we did something, and go into the bridge winning and say, no, we know we've had a bad few weeks and we know we're still far behind Liverpool, but we belong with you guys. We belong in this conversation.
Yeah.
And I think all of that adds to the pressure of today. Let's go do some score predictions. Laurie, what were you going for?
Right. I've got to say I'm a little bit more confident now that I've seen the Arsenal 11. However, I did predict a draw before the game, and I think I'm going to stick with that. However, I am a lot more confident with the team that we've got today. 2-2.
Would you take that if you're offered it?
Yes.
Nah.
No.
I wouldn't.
We need to win.
Absolutely wouldn't. I think that's tried to race over, you know.
Yeah,
Nah.
I'd say that.
As I said before, James, 27 games.
No, but
You're
Laurie,
absolutely right, but
that would be
9
4
points.
games without a win in the league.
No, but what I'm saying, Bav, is yes, you are right, Turner, and it is a must-win game on paper. However, like I said, the way the world works is different from it is on paper, and I just think that it's already shaping up to be a maverick season.
Yeah.
You see, even Tottenham, we're laughing
Yeah,
at
no,
them,
of
but
course.
come on, no one saw that today. Them losing
Yeah.
at home to Ipswich.
Yeah,
We
surprises.
saw Forest on the back of a good run. They get smoked at home by Forest. You look at the results yesterday, City losing. I think this is going to be a maverick season. So if we draw today, of course I'm not going to write us off for the title. Hell no. But I'm just speaking honestly.
No, fair
I was
enough,
asked to
that's
give my prediction on the previous
Okay,
show. I
fine.
said a draw then, saying a draw now.
Frank?
I'm full of confidence now that I've seen the lineup that we've seen. Obviously, Odegaard starting. We've got Rice starting, which was obviously a massive doubt. We need to see how Odegaard's going to play out. Obviously, he's not seen that many minutes since returning from injury. But with the lineup that I've seen, I think this is our best starting 11, with the exception of Mikel Merino, who obviously the jury's still out on. He's not played enough minutes to be considered to being that best starting 11. But I think it's going to be a very end-to-end game. As for a score prediction, I'm obviously going to go for an Arsenal win, and I'm going to go for 2-1.
See, this is either going to be very tight, 1-0 Arsenal, or it'll be very eventful, 3-2 Arsenal. So I'm going to go for the eventful and go for the chaos, 3-2.
It could be Celtic. Arsenal's defence, actually, because of the good work of the last few years, hasn't really been talked about, but we've been quite shaky defensively. I know what you mean. Newcastle didn't have loads of chances, and I thought Inter Milan, to be fair, we after the first 15 minutes...
One shot on
Richie-
target all game.
Huh?
One shot on target all game.
Who?
Inter. And that was a penalty.
Penalty.
I know, but that's
So if us being shaky is conceding one shot on target,
Bro,
I'll beat
that's a nice stat to pull out. I mean, the
Yeah.
first 15 minutes, man, they could have scored 3 or 4. I mean, they were all over us. Like, we did
Yeah.
anything?
Nah, but I look at the chances they create. So XG is the best example of that quality of chance. And I think apart from the penalty, it was like 0.3 all game, and Newcastle was similar as well. So
But
the thing is,
but that doesn't tally
it's just
up
that 'cause
like
we've been
Gabriel's big block. For
No, of course,
example, 10
of course.
minutes in.
it's just because we've been conceding goals recently that it makes it look worse. But I think in terms of
Yeah.
the amount of big chances that we concede, it's still not as bad. And that's why for me, this game for me is our defense is obviously important, and I trust it more than our attack. We need to nick a goal somewhere, get the first goal, keep yourself in front. Because once we're ahead and we've got that defense and we've got the players off the bench to shore up it as well, then I think we can go for this. We need to win this, man. And I'm actually very excited for the game right now.
Yeah,
So
I'm
am I.
excited for it. They're about to
Brilliant.
kick off now. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal win. I don't know why I keep predicting this team to win games, but hey, I'm a fan. Come on, let's see what we're all about. They just showed us a really interesting stat there, Sky, that Kai Havertz was ranking second and third for I think headed shots and aerial duels won. So yeah, he's doing something good in the air. Let's hope that a Chelsea side that apparently Chelsea fans are a little bit worried about when it comes to what they do in the air. Let's hope that's something we can maybe take
Imagine he scores today.
advantage of. Well, against
Again.
Inter Milan, I think that
if he
could have been
scores today,
interesting. And we're about to play, and we do.
Come on,
Declan Rice
Arsenal.
kicks things off, and
Come
David
on,
Raya
Arsenal.
gives it to White. It looked like we were about to go long for a second. There we have to Kai
Straight into
Havertz
it. Kai
in the
Havertz.
wars with Colwell immediately. And let's see. Fascinating game. No excuses here in terms of injuries for either side. There's no suspension that's playing a big part here. This is just both teams giving it their best, sitting 5th and 6th, and wanting to win to try and knock on the door of the big two leading the way, but mainly Liverpool because City have fallen away massively. Just a reminder of the 11, it's Raya in goals. William Saliba steps into midfield, actually does quite well to keep it there.
He does.
Raya in goal with Timber at left back, White at right back, Gabriel Saliba together once more. Rice, Partey, Odegaard restored.
Ooh,
Only
that's
the
a great
fourth
ball.
time this
What's
season.
Raya doing? Oh,
It's done well there.
he's done
Raya
well there
does
actually.
well
To be
come
fair,
off his line and
Yeah,
get
it's a
a
great
header,
ball forwards.
stop them getting behind. Rice, Odegaard, Partey with Havertz, Martinelli and Saka in the front three. And quite a lively first minute of the game. Couple long balls. One nearly found Chelsea in behind there.
Actually, if you'd indulge me, I need to correct myself because I think thinking back on the preview show that I did predict a draw, but then I said I thought we would nick it because we needed it more than them. But hey,
We have to
I'm going
win
up
this
and down.
game. We have to win this game. I need the clarity.
I think I did actually. say
I need to know we're back in the race.
I think it would be a nice confidence booster going into the national break as well because we've had such a hard time
Bro,
over the
do
last.
you know
month
what?
or so.
Our fans need it for their mental health.
we need it.
I'll tell you that for a fact. Yeah, just for the mental health alone, I need to win today.
Yeah. Well, that was clever from Cole Palmer, but Ben's got him covered.
Go on, Ben.
Go on, Ben.
Who won that ball back there?
Ben White.
Ben White.
Colwell does well to get in front of Havertz there.
Gonna try and kick it off him.
And actually Havertz has done well to get a block and it's found its way back to Ben White again. Could be interesting as well. I mean, while we're all happy to see Rice and Odegaard lining up for this game, what are they going to look like? I mean, ultimately they've just come back from injury. Rice, okay, only missed the one
Costa did
game.
a great run there.
By the way, here's Madueke. He's found Gusto. A lot of space here, but Partey comes across and deals with it quite well. But yeah, what will Rice and Odegaard look like in this game, Laurie, do you think?
I'm confident. I mean, they know each other's games inside out. They've got very good.
Sure, but fitness is a different thing.
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
sharpness.
Yeah, there will be a question mark over.
Is Palmer
Thank
from-
Oh, what a save!
It was down the middle, thankfully.
What did we say, Babs, about shooting from outside?
Yeah,
the
no,
box?
of course, man. And I think also Palmer's he
Right.
would have seen all the
Palmer.
criticism about the big 6 games. He wants to score today. You could tell.
Palmer.
But that is
There's a lot of
fantastic effort.
yeah, a
That
lot
is
of movement
great.
on the ball
Very
as well.
good save from
It's a
Ryan.
very
by
good
the
save.
way.
Great shot and a
Yeah.
great save.
Was Odegaard a little slow to get to him there?
Sharpness.
'Cause that was
It
moving-
comes down to the sharpness.
I know
though, it is, doesn't
Partey's
it?
the one in front of him,
Yeah,
but I
I
actually
think
think it's
Partey got
Odegaard
close
who
on,
Palmer got away from a little easily there.
Oh, so
That
they're
might
going
be
for
right.
That was
They're going for
moving
an
through the air
outswinger.
like an off break that was. So to get that.
Cole Palmer with the corner here.
See, this is the kind of thing that we don't do. Shoot from outside the box.
Yeah, you're right. We're not very good at that. Ball into the box. White, I think. Or no, Havertz heads out.
He does.
Here's Saka now.
Here's Bukayo. That's good.
And it's
Martinez
down the
got
line to Martinez, but Gusto's very quick. He
He
gets
is.
across and deals with it. Will we go press? No, dropping back into a shape here.
Yeah, I did say that. I think we'd be a bit pragmatic.
We've always been in big games. And then Mikel, I don't think we've maybe when you're home it's different.
Yeah.
But in the recent games, especially because you need a win today, I think
Yes,
Mikel
I
just
agree.
setting up to win this game. It's not about playing your absolute style of play and all that type of stuff.
A bit of a disjointed press there. See, Partey was keeping a real eye on Palmer there.
Well done, Saka.
So he didn't sort of step up. So it looks like the Arsenal central midfielders might be a little bit deeper in this game.
Is he blowing the foul?
That's
No,
not a
he's
foul.
Well, he just had play on, but I think he would have blown.
Decent tempo to the game so far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
Chelsea
that.
started quite sharply. Trying to bait the press there.
Win that.
But
Well done,
Arsenal
Odegaard.
do really
Yes.
well, actually. Arsenal did well there. Chelsea ultimately, though, end up with the ball. And now Gusto goes right to Madueke, and this is one of the interesting battles,
Go
along
on,
with
you're in.
Yuri and Timber. Rice gets across to try help as well.
It's interesting because I think Jurien Timber probably had his least impressive game when we played Newcastle, and that was Anthony
Yeah.
Gordon ran at him a lot in that
Yeah.
game. So maybe well, I would imagine Maresca would have noted that and said to Madueke, you know what I mean, run at Timber because you can get some change out of him. Because Gordon certainly did.
He was better against Inter, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought he did really well.
That was a really good battle between him and Dumfries on
Yeah,
that
that was,
left-hand
yeah.
side. It really was.
Although it was a different type of game, though.
No, of
wasn't it?
course, yeah, absolutely.
This could be quite a tactical affair as well, couldn't it? Just, two managers that like to invert their fullbacks, that like to play a very particular
Two
system
of Pep's
build
former
up.
assistants, isn't it?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Palmer has got away,
The school of Pep.
picked up a lovely pocket, yeah.
Oh,
And Gusto,
Good
blocked
block.
by Gabriel. Chelsea have started the brighter. And that's the pocket.
Again, there, a shot from outside the box, well blocked by Rice. But again, you're seeing what Chelsea are doing. They're not just relying on the usual ball to the flanks, ball into the box. They're varying it.
Here's Neto. Lining up for a cross, but he's one-on with Saka. Goes back to Cucurella. And Arsenal definitely looking to be a bit more settled in this game out of possession.
Yeah, I did say I firmly believe that Chelsea would enjoy the majority of the possession in this game, and it certainly started that way. But
What do we make a Madueke up against during Timber as a battle best?
I think it's a decent battle there, but I trust Timber because he's dealt with Salah before as well. Newcastle game was definitely a bit annoying, but I actually argue that he probably wasn't even fully fit that game because he came up against Liverpool, I'm pretty sure, and stuff. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And also, Rice is next to him as well. And then you got Martinelli track back, so I'm fairly confident he can deal with him.
Here's Havertz trying to put them on a bit of pressure. Arsenal 6 minutes into the game, Frank. No real kind of sustained possession for
Yeah,
us.
no, it's not been our best of starts, but it's early doors. Chelsea, they are the home
Probably
team.
quite sensible. As
No,
in,
of
it's
course.
quite,
I get it.
It's all right. Still.
Absolutely.
It's not
whether the
special.
first,
Yeah. They're the home side,
get to
and
10.
I'm sure their fans will be up for the game as well.
And I kind of expected this. I did say in the starting 11 show we're going to soak up the pressure a little bit. I think they're going to, like Laurie said, I think they're going to have a majority of the possession today. But it's about how we get them on the counter attack, and this is where the likes of Gabriel Martinelli come into effect. This is where the likes of Bukayo Saka come into effect. So I think we'll start to get that as the game goes on.
They're a side that they would hurt us more if we had a possession in the half and they've got space for Palmer to counter attack.
100%.
But when you're in this compact shape, it favours Arsenal, and I think if we can get the ball back anyway here.
Well, here's the press. Something clearly triggered it because now
Bukayo,
they have stepped up a little bit.
Sanchez
more.
doesn't make mistakes on the ball, right? I've seen it a few times. He can ping a ball as well, which is weird. There we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
Look at Havertz.
That's good.
Odegaard finds
That's
Havertz.
beautiful. Come on.
Oh, and Gabriel
It's
on
not
the
who
left
you
wing.
want on the
Oh,
left.
wait, hang on a minute. Wrong Gabriel.
He's going to get altitude sickness in a minute.
The corner. He's got a corner. Man.
Oh, you just know the Arsenal fans have just made a big noise for that.
There we go.
corner.
Declan Rice.
Declan Rice back in the corners
Rice,
this week as well, which is
baby.
nice.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'll tell you what, the corners against Inter, we didn't score for them, but they were very
No, they were
dangerous.
good.
Every
Yeah,
single
yeah.
one is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. 27 set piece goals in the last 2 seasons. That's what you want to see. At least we're at the top of something.
I do find it interesting though that people sort of talk about whether Arsenal have a reliance on
I said
it.
Neto is marking Gabriel.
Is it?
Yeah.
They talk about whether there's a reliance on it from Arsenal. But if you look, Villa, who got into the Champions League, City and Liverpool have been two of the best
it's
sides
just-
in the Premier League the last
why
5
would you
years,
not be good
have
at it?
all been up there.
Yeah.
Their numbers have been there too. I get the better teams will get more corners, therefore likely have more chances too. But it's a weapon everyone has. Arsenal just happen to be the best at it at the moment. But I don't know, it's kind of used as like a bad thing.
Look at Bukayo Saka.
That's a push off the ball, ref.
That's a poor
And
call.
Give that a retake.
He's retaking it.
Yeah, it's going to be a retake. They're being a bit handsy in there.
Pedro Neto trying to pull up Kai Havertz, Caicedo as well.
Ooh.
Here we go.
You're hard.
Here we go.
Chelsea aren't really a big side, are they? You can
They're
you can
really
just
not.
tell.
I
They're
mean,
really,
you can-
well, look how we're towering over
You
them.
can see immediately. They just had
They're
Pedro
athletic.
Neto.
Yeah, they're
marking
technical.
Gabriel.
Yeah, they're very technical as well.
The
But they
athletic,
don't have
technical,
that
you're right,
physical
don't
power
have.
they used to have. Terry, Ivanovic,
Mm.
back at proper back four that was.
Michael Oliver fancies a chat.
Lavia.
Lavia and Havertz have
they
a
checking
big
something?
disagreement.
I doubt it. What is that? I don't. Obviously, the ball wasn't in play. I don't imagine they can give
know.
anything for a ball that's not
It's
in
kind of
play.
a stupid rule, isn't it?
Yeah.
The ball's not in play.
But at the same time,
so hypothetically, if someone swung a punch,
I think it's
right,
different.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah.
going?
That's a red card, but not
That's
foul,
but
isn't it?
that's not a
Balls in
footballing
play.
matter. That's then an assault, James. It's a policeman.
I'd still like a penalty for it.
Yeah, but if
Any replay of what happened, just so
No,
we
I
can
don't
know?
think so.
That'd be nice.
I think it's just pettiness, really.
Look at Arsenal. That's a new
Yeah.
set piece.
Yeah,
We'll have people
Chelsea
off the
really
goal
are-
line.
They don't have that size. If we can get
Gabriel
rid of
comes in.
that,
Gabriel
Saliba.
flicks on.
Oh,
Someone's
Saka
gone
with
for
a bicycle
kick.
It's Partey.
What's gone on there? It's come back to Rice.
Box.
And he
Good
whips
cross.
in.
Bang.
Gabriel
Oh.
attacks it.
Bang.
Falls back to Ben White, who hits it.
There we go. Shot outside the box, Laurie.
Here's Rice again.
Hey.
Man, we really are set piece FC. It's
No,
starting
but
to get
I
dangerous now.
didn't realise how small they are compared to us. And I think
Yeah.
if we get more corners in this game, that's where we're causing issues. If we get good delivery as
disappointed
well.
that Declan let
Yeah.
Madueke
It was-
bully him off that ball.
Now it's a poor delivery as well, I'd say.
Because he's got the size and strength from Madueke, you would have thought.
I know. Listen, I'm not saying penalty or anything, but I'd like to have just seen what Havertz was complaining about.
Yeah.
It's probably like a
Don't
touch.
know
They
why
was
they
never
tell
going to
us
give
that.
anything because if you're giving stuff when the ball's not in play, we then we can't complain about Martinelli getting the yellow card that time. The ball's not in play. If you know what I mean.
No, what? Which one?
Do you remember when Gabriel Martinelli got sent off? He got the yellow
two
card.
yellows?
Yeah, the yellow card when the ball wasn't in play, and which we all complained about, and then he
It's a
got the
great
yellow
ball,
card
that.
straight after that for a foul during the game.
It's a good chance.
Here's
Chelsea.
Madueke driving
for the
in.
shot.
Good block.
That corner.
Well, hold on, I'm confused. So, no, wouldn't that be consistent? Because what they're saying is the ball wasn't in play and they still punished Martinelli for it, and then they punished him for the second foul. So
No.
you can punish people for. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's my bad.
Yeah.
My
Anyway,
bad.
doesn't matter. It's fine. Anyway,
I thought I was onto something there, but anyway, moving on swiftly.
They scored a couple corners against FC, no, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. But it was Disasi and who else I got? Disasi and Badashil.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably. They've got a whole different 11 to
Yeah,
go
they
in
actually
that competition. Palmer into the box.
Good catch.
Raya comes and
Got
claims
claim.
really
Well
well.
done, David.
Now, can I
Bang.
just say?
Oh, that's a foul.
Oh,
isn't it?
hello. That was a decent ping.
He's
And
given,
he's given it, yeah,
You
he's
can't
given
stand
it
in
for-
front of the keeper like that from a drop ball.
Cole was not complaining he got kicked, is he?
I mean, he did. It's his own fault.
I think he just went in the way of a guy trying to kick a football. I might be wrong. Let's have a little watch of this. Raya.
You can't do that. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
I don't know what Cole would expect.
He backed into him and
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Silliness.
Anyway, fair enough. Liverpool punish teams in that situation there.
which one? Oh, the
you
goal
know,
kick.
you've defended a corner
Yeah.
and you are
Yeah, they did.
in their
against Villa
space to
yesterday,
attack.
yeah.
I mean, we saw it yesterday. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
2-3 times. I mean, they scored from two of them. I
Yeah, they're
mean,
very ruthless
actually, one of
going
them, to
forwards.
say, was slightly different. But
Yeah.
Go on,
we
Timber.
don't.
Go on, Timber.
Oh, hello.
Look at the pace.
No,
That's
he's
a
going to
throw-
give him
that's
the
a-
foul, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, foul.
No,
he
he's
hasn't.
not.
No
Good,
foul,
good
bro.
referee.
Come on.
Okay.
Could have been though.
No,
What
it should have.
physical
I said
against
good
him?
It probably
referee.
should have been, but I'm not going to complain.
I said good referee because it went our way.
if it
I
was
think
the
he was
other way,
looking for it.
James, we'd have been fuming.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Let's
he's
go.
looked for Kai. No. Oh, hello.
Oh,
He's
keep it
not
alive.
wrestling there,
Corner,
Kai.
corner.
It's
Oh.
goal
Goal
kick.
kick.
It's bounced off Kai.
You
I
can
just
see
think-
already there's a good energy to this game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there is,
Yeah, I like it. Both teams are up for it.
That's a corner. It is a corner. That's
Obviously a
slightly
corner.
disappointing.
It's like the Liverpool one.
Yeah,
as well.
Jesus was complaining. Got a booking for that as well.
Huh?
Do you know when that Liverpool one where he won it right at the end and Jesus complaining and the ref gave him a booking yellow card for that? It's like, bro, come on, man, do your job better.
Do you remember, like in I think it was in Europe, they had officials on the goal lines.
They did.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Yeah.
Why shouldn't we have those?
Thing is though, if VAR is there and it's seen it's gone up for a corner, just basic
Really
fix.
good pressing there, by the
Yeah.
way. Sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, VAR is there. I know it's meant to be for blatant, obvious errors, but they penalise anything nowadays, anyways. If they can all see it's a corner, just tell them, yo, it's a corner. It's not really hard to say that, is
The
it?
problem is you just stop for another 10 seconds while they.
No, but it takes a second, though, no? It's just like we see it straight away. It's a corner.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, those are the blatant obvious ones.
Correct me if I'm wrong though. Those officials that were on the
That's good.
Cross it.
That's a good cross.
Nice
A
cross.
lovely ball
Fox
to
that.
the back post from White. Arsenal waking up here. Here's Jurgen
Touch.
Timber.
Go on, you're in. Oh, that's a
He's made
foul,
mess of
no?
it with Declan Rice.
They're going to hit us on the
Got
counter
in
there.
each other's
Uh-oh,
way.
watch Madueke.
Gabriel
Well done, Gabby.
really well.
Well
there.
done, Gabby.
Well done. Well done.
Foul, Gabby. Cheers,
Keep
mate.
playing. Go. Attack the right. That's
Play,
where the
play,
space
play,
is going.
play. Let's go. Out wide.
Here's Saka. He's one on Kukurea.
He's cooked him before.
Here we go. Here we
Yeah.
go.
And which way is he
Saka.
going to go?
Bang.
He was inside. Shot is blocked.
Good
Kukurea
defending,
did well.
good defending.
You know, I will say, I think the last few battles, Saka's done well against Kukurea, but Kukurea has also done all right against Saka. Like, they've had good battles.
It's been
They've
a
kind
very
of
fair
both.
50.
Euros final, no? He did pretty well.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's right, actually.
I
Yeah.
think Cucurella did do well against Saka internationally.
Yeah.
didn't
Oh, they were looking for Kai there. He just strolled basically in front of the goalkeeper from a throw-in, but here we go. Declan Rice, a little bit deeper in build-up, it feels. He doesn't seem to be right
making
up the
Timber
pitch.
crash. At that
Go on,
area.
go for it. Go on, take him on.
Well done, Gabby. Well done, Gabby. Release.
Remember when he came through Martinelli, he would just take everyone on and beat him.
Yep.
It was just like he had his unorthodox type of dribbling, but he beat everyone. But that was at Standard Liège when he came through as a striker.
Really interesting use of Timber early in this game. Timber seems to be
He's occupying the whole space.
yeah, he's in that left 8 space basically.
Yeah.
He's the one who's dropping in to make it a 5-line attack, and Rice is actually just sitting and build up a
Well
little
done,
bit
Dick.
to facilitate on that side.
It's better for the counter attack as well. 'cause
Much
I think
better.
Rice is
much
able
better. I
to
think it's
climb.
better for both build up.
Yeah,
I think Timber's poor in build up
Stylistically, it's
from left
better.
back personally.
Yeah.
I like the idea. I don't think it's going to work.
No,
Come
but
on,
Canada
Martin.
gotta come away
Well
with
done,
this.
Martin.
No foul?
Yeah.
No foul?
No foul there. Carry on, ref.
Yeah, cheers, late.
We'll take
All
that.
good. Yeah, play.
Well done. Well done.
This is a good phase of the game for Arsenal now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Last 10 minutes
Yeah,
has been us.
definitely.
Here's Gabby. And actually, what I said earlier was complete nonsense. Where I said it looked like Arsenal were going to just concede possession. I think they were
Nah,
just
but it's
waiting
like-
to wrestle it back.
Well, we defend and they've got the ball. Of course, you're going to be compact. What do you expect us to be? High
Yeah.
pressing in our own box.
No, you're right.
And then when people
Martinelli
it confuses
won on
people, we can do both, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think I'd like that if anything else. And that's how City won their treble. Is that they started to become a bit more pragmatic in those Champions League games, and they got a Champions League for it. So I don't know why I don't see the criticism.
See, I think there's a lot of grass there for Marte to run. I think rather than taking a touch and sort of setting himself against Gusto, I think hit it and go. And you know what? You might lose possession. You might concede a throw or something. But at least you've kind of really pushed Chelsea back.
Yeah, he doesn't ask that question enough.
We've been saying that for weeks now.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it's very
be
safe.
a bit more aggressive in taking on the fullback.
Go on in behind
Look at the
Martinelli.
space there.
There we go.
Take a first touch.
Ref.
Love
Right,
that,
ref,
ref.
Come on, man. He's
Thank
knocked him.
you.
That's a
It's
yellow
a clear
card.
foul.
That's a yellow.
I don't think he'll give me a
Caicedo
yellow.
charging
yellow,
into
man. You
a
want that?
tackle, not the
He
first
probably
time.
should. I just don't think he
Dangerous
will.
challenge, mate.
Yeah. He's in a lot of pain there as well. It's not ideal.
He can be very reckless in
Yeah.
the tackle, Caicedo. He really, really, really can be.
Yeah.
To me, that's a yellow
That's
card.
a yellow. He just bumped
should
him out of
give
the
it.
way.
He should give
leaned
a yellow
in with
card.
his shoulder. That's a shoulder barge. Look.
Yeah,
He knew what he was
he's just
doing.
looking to take him out there, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's probably winded him as well. That's a
To me,
tough
that's a
one to
yellow
take.
card. I mean, I know they always look worse when they're slowed down, but there was a little bit of intent there, wasn't there?
Of
Yeah.
course there was. Yeah, not to hurt him, but just to make
Well,
his presence known.
he's gone to leave one on him.
Yeah,
let's be
okay, yeah,
honest.
maybe, yeah.
I think there was a bit of intent there. I'm not saying he's a malicious player per se, but
Yeah.
there was definitely some intent in that.
What are they talking about here? What conversation could possibly be going on?
Score.
No, between the ref.
I think they asked him to go
I
short or
think
go
that
long.
if that is
play
away
him.
from home, he probably gets booked for that. But anyway,
Here we go.
Is Martinelli,
Look at the far post.
Gabriel, Timber now finds Martinelli.
can we get a cross in?
Nah.
Caicedo
not-
defends that though really well
Is that a goal kick?
and wins a goal kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing is Martinelli there. I mean, I don't want to be overcritical or hypercritical, but I would expect Martinelli to be looking to take on the fullback and get the cross in. I think he was a bit too passive there. When he was met with a defender,
Yeah.
his first instinct
Lacks
was
bravery.
to check back and pass it. You saw with Madueke earlier, when he was in that position, he tried to take the defender on.
You just posed the question, man. You want to give that fullback two things to think about.
Especially
rather
early
than
in the
just cut
game.
inside.
There's,
Yeah, man. If you beat a fullback one time.
Yeah, you put that doubt in his mind. Go for it.
No, that's true.
Let's go.
Oh, Gabriel doesn't win that one back, but Arsenal in the high press, they come away with something. So Gabriel seems to be our left winger today.
I was going to say, what's he doing up there again?
It's the wrong Gabby that we got out
It's
left.
funny when you man for man press. and
One
you've got
Gabby
other
don't work, we've got the
players
other
who drop
Gabby.
in.
Oh, Saliba's up there as well. We're going
Our
aggressive.
centre backs are nowhere to be seen.
Oh, wow.
This is now
He's
an
in.
issue. If he would have seen Jackson there, that would have been a problem.
White does well to come across.
Go on,
there.
get back in the box.
Neto goes to the back post of Madueke.
Good defending,
goes out
goal
for a
kick.
goal kick. Do you know what? The players that had to sit back and recover that, they
Did
did
well.
well. Ben White, and then those who did.
He did well, but I'll
dropped
tell
back
you
into
what, if
shape.
you're Chelsea, you'll be disappointed there. Because
Yeah,
to
look
me,
at the space he's
Madueke...
got.
I think he's got to play that first time there.
Yeah,
actually.
No, I'm saying the header's
To
quite
Jackson.
poor, really. Look,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the thing on Hut Rice as well.
yeah.
But that just shows we're not going to sit back. We're going for a press.
Rice
Our
was-
centre backs are in their box.
I was
basically,
going to
that
say, could Rice have put him off, but he didn't. He had a clear header.
Yeah.
He didn't get it on target, so... warning signs there for
Oh,
Arsenal.
what's going on there?
It was Raya last year that made a mistake at Stamford Bridge, right? And then he
So
kind of
it
got
was
away
from
with it.
Mudrik's. It was a cross.
Oh no, that
and
was
he
as
sort
well.
of
But
beat him on his
no,
line.
on the ball, I think he lost it and he kind of just
Oh,
made up for it.
risky.
very risky. But he did well.
He did well, but
Well done, Saka. Oh my,
Oh no.
he's done well.
here's Lavia. Uh-oh.
Palmer.
Get in front. Well done.
Do you know, I know it didn't quite come off there, but when White delivers that pass into Saka, he's basically making the decision to dribble for him, and it works really well sometimes. It's a really good way
Oh,
Havertz done there?
Havertz.
of taking the fullback out the game.
Get it, win it back.
Here's Jackson. Here's
Don't let him
Palmer.
inside. Don't let him inside.
Try to go through
William
Saliba's
Great
Saliba.
legs.
defending. Great
but
defending.
It's well played by William Saliba.
What's Ben going to do here? He needs to be careful.
Yeah,
Get it
so
out. Get it out. Well done, David.
That's good. Good composure. The Arsenal players are not playing like they've been on this bad run and like they're
Yeah.
losing confidence. They're very much playing with some personality, trying to go out and show.
Oh, ref.
Oh, come on, get that card
That's a
out.
booking.
Yeah,
Oh,
has
not
to
the
be a
shock
yellow
face
card.
again.
That has to be a yellow card.
Yeah.
He was in.
What surprised me is that he's acting surprised. He knew
He
exactly
did it. He
what
did
he
it
was
against
doing there.
Liverpool. He did this like when he
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 conceded
won
knew
the
the
ball.
exactly
his
what he
shot
was
face.
doing there. Look,
That's
he's
blatant.
saying
Blatant.
there's no way you're getting past me.
He's taken Saka's leg before he wins the ball.
Yeah.
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 Because he does actually get a touch of the ball, but he's taken his leg first.
Stonewall, yeah.
Such a good spot from Oliver, that.
Now we got to
Credit where
take
it's due.
advantage of that.
This is actually a
100%.
great set piece area. We scored against Liverpool from it, no?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a very good point. We had Mikel Marino, though, who were targeting all game.
Yeah, but you got
It's got to be Rice in
Gabriel.
it. Yeah.
we got one or two other
Gabriel,
tall players in
right,
there.
yeah.
You'd have thought that Saka would have taken that with his left foot.
No, Rice.
No, it was Rice that put the one in
he
for
pings
Marino,
in, yeah,
wasn't
he
it?
pings his
Yeah.
in all the time.
But Rice's set pieces against Newcastle were poor.
They were.
So can he get back
Like, he
to...
made some massive chances against Liverpool from this exact area.
Yeah, he did.
I think it's slightly further up, but I see the point that you're trying to make.
Nicholas Jackson standing 3 steps in front of the white line.
Good ball.
Good
Ball
cross.
goes in.
Nah.
Bit heavy.
Why did you catch that?
Why are you complaining?
No, because it's such a
Go on, Martin.
Yeah, he could have caught.
Onside?
Definitely could have caught that, but
Such
I
a
am not
clear-
Hey,
complaining.
don't... Oh, head injury.
such
Yeah.
a
Is he
clear-
getting a foul?
It's not even
Don't
an
say-
injury.
The reason
Havertz,
why I
Havertz
mention
offside.
it, right, is because it's such a glaring error that I could not
100%.
mention it.
100%. But if it was David Raya that had done it, absolutely. But if he wants to do that, by all means.
Actually, that might be a window of opportunity for us, actually. Their keeper, he's not the best.
Outside the box.
Definitely could have caught it.
Yeah,
No, Gabriel.
Ball's too
There's
high.
a pull from Colwell on Gabriel. Nah, it's very little. And it's outside the box. Nothing in that for me. I do think Saka was maybe giving Caicedo a little bit of what he just gave Odegaard.
It's a lovely pass.
There we
All
go.
right.
Well,
Good
Gabi.
work.
Done
Great
well.
work.
All right,
Done
but
well.
then we give it away
Wasted
straight
it.
away.
But the work ethic's fantastic. Come on.
Absolutely.
Keep going. Here's Madueke.
See?
1-on-1 with Timber. Goes down to Gusto.
well,
Timber does really well to recover
rid.
there.
Well
and
done.
Rice does really, really well. Well done. Got a bit desperate there, but they did well.
Got to say, Madueke is looking a bit dangerous, guys.
Yeah. Good player. Caicedo now goes for the switch.
Great pass.
done
Neto.
well.
Where's Sancho? Is he injured?
Yeah, I think so.
See,
Neto.
What's he going to do here?
He's doing well.
He's slippery, isn't he?
Keeping Ben White.
No
we got
way.
a cro-
Oh, what a pass.
Wow, how did they miss that?
Gusto heads
Gusto,
over.
though, that's a
Did Raya
that's a
do well
lovely
there,
cross.
or did Gusto
I
just
don't
he's
think,
miss
missed
it?
I don't
He's
think
missed
Raya's
it.
touched that.
Yeah, he's missed it.
No, did he put him off?
I don't know. That's a
Ben-
great
Because
cross.
to
though.
me, that is
He
a
looks
clear
hurt, though.
goal-scoring
What a cross.
opportunity.
Best
Good
chance of
work
the game.
there by Neto. We did.
Yeah, it's brilliant work.
That's to get that from that angle.
Oh,
It's
he
a
should've
Martinelli
scored.
tracking him in
Really
the box.
should've.
Yeah, Martinelli tracking him in the
scored.
box.
Ben White should have got closer to him there, don't you
To
think?
get that from that angle, that's quality.
I'm quite
How did
disappointed.
he miss her? Wow,
What
it's good
chance?
for
That's
us.
the
under the
best chance of
bar.
the
It's
game.
good
yeah.
for us.
Laura, you're making it sound like you wanted him to score.
Bro, look, that's a clear.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
yeah.
great. It's great.
Do you watch football? That is
Yes.
an open goal.
100%.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's fantastic that he's missed it.
Of course it is. But I'm just merely pointing out that it's a ridiculous miss.
It is.
I have to say, I'm a bit disappointed in Ben White there. Because
Yeah, I was.
He,
Yeah,
you know,
he
stood
it's
off him a
not.
bit.
It's not letting the cross get in the box. It's letting him do it on his stronger foot on the left. I think he should always be fronting up more on his right. So if he does go on his left, you've got an easy block. If he whips in with his right foot, okay,
I
it
think,
happens.
James, he stands off him too much there. He needs to close down
Yeah,
the distance.
yeah, he's
he
too
does,
far
he
away.
does well, Neto.
You
but-
made my man just picked out the spot, isn't it?
He's looking pretty hurt here.
He's
Yeah,
just
he's
making
looking
excuses.
I think he
Landed
hit
back.
Martinelli's feet. Yeah.
Is it that?
Let's have a look at this.
Well,
That's-
why is he
Maybe just
injured?
landed
Did
on
he
his
fall on
face.
his face?
I
Ah.
think it's the trailing ankle, is it?
Martinelli's landed on his ankle.
Yeah, trailing ankle. I mean, you don't want to see that.
Look at Maresca, he can't believe it.
Yeah,
Yeah, what a chance.
big chance.
I would say a let off for Arsenal. to
Yeah,
be
massive.
honest.
Yeah, I've got to say so.
We don't normally concede those type of chances.
Or is he just making, when players miss an easy chance, they go down and pretend that they're injured? Is it that?
Possibly.
No, it did actually.
No, he
look
does
like
look hurt.
He had a
He
full
looks hurt.
body land on his ankles, twisting it.
That's great from there, though. It pains me to say that, but it must be said.
I'm not trying to worry you guys, right? But I've noticed already there's a difference in the mentality of the wingers. Like their wingers have been told to take on your fullback and go past him, and they've done that a couple of times already. Most notably that one, and you saw what happened. I'd like to see our guys, Martinelli and Saka, do the same.
I think I trust Saka to do it. I'm not quite sure about Martinelli right now in his
Yeah.
current confidence.
Yeah, there you go.
Martinelli.
Go
seeing
on,
a lot
go
of
on.
ball. There we go.
Yeah, that's
On the
better.
outside,
It's just not a
pulls it
great
in.
cross.
That's
though, is it?
exactly what we want.
But White's going to come away
Cross
with
weren't
this.
great, but the idea
Yeah,
was
much
good.
better. Here's Saliba. It's Odegaard.
Here we go.
Here's Saka. Odegaard made a nice little run there. We didn't have anywhere near enough of that from Trossard.
Get the cross
in
in.
that position.
That's it. Good.
That's
Oh,
it.
oh.
Was no one attacking it?
No.
It looked like it sat perfectly. Timber.
All right, did he go for goal there?
No,
He's gone for a
I'd like to think not. I'd like to think he didn't try and go for goal there.
Because if he didn't, that was a pretty awful cross.
Yeah.
And Gusto's back
Lots of
on.
ebb and flow in this game, I've got to say. I think the neutrals have been enjoying it.
It's been a good
anyway.
game so far.
Yeah,
Very even.
it is. Although Chelsea have had the easiest chance. But, yeah. Oh,
Pen him
go
in,
on.
yeah.
Right,
Go on.
punish.
Go on,
Now
you got-
punish. Punish.
Go
Saka.
shoot! Shoot!
But,
That's a very good
Go on,
goal.
Jack, shoot! Shoot!
Oh,
Good
good
save!
Oh, what a save. And now Saka's down as well.
no, he's
He's
also-
up. No, he's
We
up.
say good save, but should he not have scored that?
Yeah,
Score. What
probably.
pass?
Tight
Here's
angle.
Jackson.
Uh-oh.
It's a very open game. Keep an eye on Palmer on the edge there. Partey is trying to get
He's
back with
delayed
him.
it too long.
Jackson gives it to Madueke.
Don't let him shoot!
Ooh,
Good block,
Partey
good
does
block.
very
Partey,
Oh,
he's
well
done
done.
really well there.
Partey does really
Well done, Thomas. Well done,
Put it away,
Thomas.
Go on, huh?
Havertz hasn't really been in the walls or in the.
Havertz,
not really been
Tim
I'm
was
involved.
taking
disappointed
face
in
there.
that.
Head
Yeah,
injury, head
again.
injury.
Tim has taken one in the face. Back to that chance. I think, Laurie, you said could he have done a bit better there. I think it's a really tight angle, so I think it's hard not to put it straight at him. And I
Let him
think
give
it
you
is.
the benefit of the doubt.
I
until
think it
see
is
again.
more a great
Let's watch
save.
it
We'll
back.
see a replay now, anyways. But I think it's a tight angle. You can't really put it either side of the keeper from there.
I think Saka's shot is well blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's opened the angle nicely.
See how much of a difference Odegaard makes, though. Like to get to the ball straight away. It's a tight angle.
No, it's not, bro.
I think it's a tight.
It's a poor
That's
Yeah.
not a tight angle.
All right, maybe.
Nah, he's got to go near post there.
But also,
Maybe
it's just
not.
a poor
In fact, it
finish.
wasn't even a great
That's a
save.
very,
He
that's a
just
very
kicked
good
it to
chance.
him.
That's as good as Gusto's chance, I'd say.
It's a very poor finish because you gotta
I'm trying to give
you
him
got to
the benefit of
go
the doubt,
you
but-
got to go up into the roof of the net or you need to go low. But you've hit it. Like he's just Sanchez done this.
Yeah, he just sort of had his arm
Yeah.
halfway out straight. I thought it
Made
was.
him do anyway. He didn't have to get
I-
low.
I-
He used his feet.
I retract my statement.
Poor for Martinelli.
He's not been in good goal scoring form now, has he, all season? How many goals he got this season?
Two.
He
Two
tried to
goals.
take it quickly, which I think's right. I mean, just touch and hit. But
Yeah, just let
I
a
expect
bit
even
of-
on his left foot, I expect him to do better.
bit of composure.
Oh,
in
that
it.
is
Oh.
brilliant from Fofana.
Fofana.
He's just completely opened the game up. Arsenal went to press. Can Arsenal recover? It's Madueke now.
Oh.
Fofana underlaps well, and they want a
Corner.
corner now. Chelsea.
Fofana and Saliba used to play together, didn't they?
No, it's a goal
Oh,
kick. It's a goal.
Sané.
It's a goal kick, I think.
Huh?
For goal
That's San
kick.
Etienne, yeah.
Yeah, they're good friends.
He's had two really bad injuries, Fofana, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's
Oh,
really
yeah.
It's a goal kick. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a-
goal kick. He's got it wrong. Okay. Joe in the super chat says, no, I'm sorry, Martinelli should score. 11 people who would
So
like the
he's,
comment agree with him.
Yeah, I
Good
can't.
mates with. So,
Very even game.
I believe so.
yeah, I think he's good mates with Enzo.
Well
as
done,
well,
Partey.
Yeah.
Well done, Partey.
Caicedo's
sleeping
on smoke today.
everywhere.
He's trying to knit the ball back. That's what it is. And trying to catch us on the press, but you don't press party like that.
How do you think that midfield battle's shaping up? Because we did earmark that before the start of the game.
I think it's a really even battle.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
think I think Partey's been our standout so far of the three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Lavia has really played the football we know he can. I think Caicedo's been a bit of a
I think we're
wrecking ball in there, but Palmer's certainly shown real
I think
class. and
Arteta will
quality.
be happy with the way the midfield. Odegaard's not featured too much, but certainly Partey and Rice have done okay.
Here's Partey now. He goes all the way wide to Odegaard. But has that just invited a bit of a Chelsea press there? Maybe. Here's Ryan now. In between the two centre-backs.
Come on.
Yeah, it has been interesting.
No, but this is good. We're keeping the ball. We don't look Chelsea are not pressing us. I mean, Partey even had the opportunity to walk
Go on,
forward
hit.
with a ball.
Havertz
I
was
feel
there.
like Havertz can make a run there. And he's sort of threatening it, but the problem is we'll never play that pass. We don't
Yeah.
play that pass. Fabregas was, and Cazorla the last ones.
That's a good
one.
What
That's a great ball.
Hello.
Touch.
Oh,
The touch isn't
Cole
quite
Walker's,
there, but it was a
yeah.
really good idea.
Was that Partey played the pass?
No, it's
Saliba, I
Or
think.
was it Saliba? It's Saka.
notice how they doubled up on him.
Oh,
Tripling up.
Oh, he's got through.
come away
That's
with
not
the ball
a
nearly.
He's giving a foul.
I think a goal kick. I think.
Goal kick, yeah.
Cucurella probably said to Maresco before the game, look, man, give me some help. I'm up against Saka.
Yeah, he has given a foul for that.
He has.
No, goal kick, goal kick.
Why is Sanchez not taking his free kicks?
No, it's
Goal kicks.
yeah.
No, I mean, goal kick, obviously.
I feel they're trying to invite a
Neither
press.
Cole Wills
Yeah.
taking the goal kick.
Go on.
Odegaard does really well there, Odegaard.
Well done, Saka. That's a foul. That's a foul. Thank you.
Yeah, and he's
Come
given
on,
it.
ref, man.
At some point, persistent fouling though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point.
To be fair, I don't think there's been
It's
that
only
many.
30
but
minutes into the game.
one to keep an eye on. And Arsenal, I think, might look to launch us in the box, and they should.
Yeah.
Because as you said, Babs,
I think that's a better angle than the last. Oh, he's done
Oh!
clear.
Ball into Carl.
Bang it, bang it, bang it! Genius! Genius!
Wow!
Hey, what do they call him?
Absolute
Cobra Kai, you know?
Oh,
Hey, Kingdom
absolute
Kai.
genius,
Oh,
but
they're
they're not
fuming.
happy.
Hey,
What's
Kingdom
happened
Kai.
there?
They say he took it without whistling.
Chelsea are not happy.
Yo,
That
little,
is
little
genius.
shit
Can I say,
that.
Michael Oliver's already pointed and given the
Genius.
goal.
Come on. Hey, come on, Kai.
Genius.
Play him up front, he
Wow.
scores goals. That's what he does, man. Come
Kai
on.
Havertz
What, finish?
at the bridge. What happened here?
Is he onside?
Yeah, that's my big question.
Oh, is he off?
No, he's.
Oh, I think he's off.
He's
Pete.
Oh, I think he's off.
He's off.
Yeah, he's
It
off.
won't
He's
count.
off. He's off. He's off. Now he's off.
Ah,
That's genius,
he's
though.
off.
It really
It's
is.
a brilliant
Great finish
finish.
as well. He's
gonna
offside.
be
Now he's well
offside.
offside.
Yeah, he's off.
He's well off. You can tell from the line that he's well
Yeah,
offside.
it's offside.
That was good though.
So frustrating.
That was very good. Caught them off guard there.
Yeah, he's going to be offside.
Ah, such a shame.
I love the celebration though.
The shush.
Yeah, well, not now.
Not now, yeah.
Yeah, but it just showed
I mean, it's going to be clipped up if we don't go and win this game.
What's
now,
offside goal? What can we really do at this point? Do you know what I mean?
That's
Chelsea fans got away with that one. Their hearts would have gone there. It's
not
like,
just
no
Chelsea
way.
fans, Chelsea players.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I wonder what Chelsea players were complaining about. I think they were complaining about the taking. Of the
Yeah,
free
that's
kick.
what it was. Like they weren't ready for it. They weren't set. What's taking so long? It's clearly offside.
Or is it?
You can tell it's
I
clearly
think
off.
you can see
The
it.
only thing you can say.
Yeah, like it's clear off. Look at that.
Yeah. That's annoying.
Go on, Kai. Just know you've done it now. Well,
Just do it again.
Didn't count, but you did it.
The finish was amazing. That's
That
what
was
I'm
a great
saying right now.
finish. Just do it again, please.
Come on, let that inject some life into this.
Yeah, I was going to
performance
say,
now.
at the very least, it will give him more confidence.
That was
going
clever.
forward.
It was creative. Slightly offside. Life goes on. Come on, let's go again now.
Good piece of quick thinking as well to take
Yeah,
it
it
early
was,
and see the
Rice
gap.
taking it
Who
quick.
took the free kick? Was it
Rice.
Rice? Was it Rice? That was genius.
If Havertz was just a little bit, an
Yeah.
inch onside,
Literally.
1-0 Arsenal.
I think that's
The only problem is you saw how excited they were. Obviously the celebration.
Yeah, Rice went over to think, yeah.
Rice have it. I really hope they don't take this as
Emotionally, yeah.
momentum. Like
Yeah,
as
yeah.
you've just landed a big punch. You haven't knocked them out, but boxing terms you love. Don't now go. Oh no,
The thing is, though, as a confidence boost for Havertz there, to go 1-on-1 and go and score was fantastic.
I did a cricket one earlier as well with the Declan Rice free kick. I said it was moving through the air like a leg break.
Yeah, not for me.
That went straight
That's
over
because you
my head
don't
as
like
well.
cricket. But yeah, no, that was a good moment for us, even though it was a disallowed
Come on, let's go
ultimately.
play now. Partey's very much
Look at the team we
wrestling
have. We got
controllers
ball in this
midfield.
team. Come on, let's take it to them.
Uh-oh.
There it goes.
Lovely.
Oh, lovely ball.
Oh, well, God, you turned into trouble.
Unlucky.
You did it. He found you. You had the space. It was a really good goal from Havertz. Like the turn,
Finish is fantastic.
the turn and finish was brilliant.
He's under 2 players next to him as well, and he's played it for the legs.
That's now woken up the Stamford Bridge. I mean, you're getting told to shush by your former player. You've been booing all game anyway, only for his goal to be disallowed.
Yeah.
Football's so funny, eh? These
Yeah.
swings
The
of momentum.
storylines.
Arsenal by far the closest to a goal there. Well, okay, the Gusto chance. We feel a bit on top, but you could argue that's just
Inch away from a
swung
goal.
it for Chelsea. It's just funny, isn't it? Come on, let's go. 35 minutes played. Fafan under pressure from Havertz, the 2 number 29s. Ball goes long. And Timber feels he was fouled by Madueke, but he's given the foul Chelsea's way. Now
I
they're
think,
attempting a quick free kick. Here's Jackson. Wide to Madueke. It's alright. They should have scored, and we nearly scored.
We should have scored with 1 early anyways. So
Oh, Martinelli, I forget about that one.
That's. I think Arsenal can be pleased with the way they've started this
Yeah,
game.
absolutely. It's been a very
We are
positive start.
actually in the ascendancy in terms of possession as well.
I think so.
Yeah,
With the
so-
exception of the first 5-10 minutes of the game, I'd say
Yeah.
definitely more in favour of Arsenal.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's Caicedo. Wide to Colwell. Should I say more central into Colwell? Here's Cucurella now. Arsenal definitely stepped up their press a little bit, but there's just an eye on Palmer every time because he just gets into all these different areas. So we have to be really flexible in our press. Who's going to pick him up? Look, it's a Saka now to go to Cucurella. Pass his own to come across there to Palmer.
good pressure.
Force the mistake there.
Great
That's
pressure.
good.
It was a good press, I agree.
Oh,
Here's Rice.
So it's got to come short, stay on side.
Timber right up the pitch. Martinelli moving a little bit more central. We're very flexible in our build up there. Sometimes Timber's wider, sometimes Timber's deeper, sometimes
See,
Martin's
Palmer
touchline, sometimes more
was-
central.
on the wing now, he's gone more central. They're just trying to get him in the game, really, aren't they?
Yeah, he'll float around. He'll
Yeah.
he'll have quite a rare thing actually in modern
Yeah.
football, which is basically a bit of a free roll.
That's it.
The opportunity to figure out himself. Here's Partey though.
Oh,
he
what a
nearly
ball
found-
that would have been.
He nearly found Kai Havertz, and now they
Straight up the other end.
nearly
Oh.
found
Talk.
Jackson. But Raya does really well there.
No,
to
I
control.
think Saliba shielded Jackson out
Yeah.
the way, allowing Ryan to come
Odegaard.
in.
Good, but Havertz making runs is what I want to see. Wow, they're just showing Palmer's touch mark the last.
Was it
15
one? I
minutes.
can't see.
It's
Yeah.
actually 2, and they're both
Right, okay.
way out on the left touch line.
That's what we want to see.
Yeah, he's basically looking for work, isn't he? Because he's not
No, of
getting
course.
nothing out in the middle.
Listen, if we can keep him down there, that's great, because you give Palmer an inch, he'll take a yard. He's a great player.
No foul, man. Come on.
Oh,
man.
oh, here we go,
I'm
here we go.
really disappointed in Ben there.
Yeah, I
That
was just
foul.
about to say the same thing.
You've got them where you
Yeah.
want them. He's facing
He's going
backwards.
nowhere. You didn't need to do that. Now you've given him a.
Do you think footballers sometimes they just think they can almost just be petulant and just go, I'd rather
Yeah.
just give the foul away. Joey, I'd
Or
rather
they
bring
just.
down.
Yeah,
It's
Oh,
Cucurella.
that's-
what's gone on
Well
with
oh,
done,
White?
great
Kyle.
by Saka
What's
there.
gone on with
What?
White and Neto here?
Head injury, and
now
Kai,
White's on a yellow card.
Ben's been booked.
Do you know what? Ben
Well, what's
White,
he
this has
done?
been a fucking shocker from you.
What's
What's
he
going
done?
on? What is going on?
We know Ben's got that in him, though, isn't he? He's got that little bit of.
He did you on that cross that they should have scored from. Then you just fouled him there for no reason. Now you're following him inside.
He's
Actu-
not. He's not.
You know
actually-
what?
Not a
no,
yellow
you know what?
card,
No,
though, is
You know
it?
what? Okay,
He barely touched
he's barely touched him. But why are you even trying to give him a little grab or something? He's always going to make
You
a
know
meal
what's
of it.
gonna
He's
happen.
always going to
You know
roll.
what's
Did he
going to
touch him
happen.
in the face though?
No, he didn't.
No.
It was like
No, listen,
Ref
brought that
Neto's
one.
rolling around, diving, being pathetic. We all agree on that. But when our player would do the same, we want them to exaggerate.
Oh, he's
it.
gone for it.
Gone for goal.
Like, why is White even getting involved in
more of
that?
that.
He's giving the ball to the Arsenal fans.
More of that.
No, but that is what makes him such a good player as well. He does those audacious things.
Chippy chips.
Palmer.
Yeah. So, whilst he got that one very wrong, you know, if it goes in, you'd be saying genius, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would.
But yeah, Ben White there, we know he's got a bit of housery about him, but he does need to be careful because he's picked up a pretty
think so.
needless yellow card there.
No, I think Neto was trying to get him sent off.
Yeah, of course he was.
he is.
But then, like as James and myself are saying,
clever.
you should be wise to those types of things.
The last thing one is another red card.
Partey's really been getting on the ball well.
Well
Look
done,
at that.
Dex.
Actually, nearly.
It's not a
It was
great
nearly
ball though, is
brilliant.
it?
It was nearly brilliant. Because if he did,
Look how high Timber was.
Partey got done there. Here's Jackson.
Oh, chance.
What-
White
poor
comes across
touch.
Well. Here's Saka now. One-on-one Kukurea.
No way.
Oh, he nearly did
He
well,
nearly
but
chopped him
Kukurea
there.
recovered well. Now it's Chelsea.
This is what we're saying, that there's some real ebb and flow to this game.
Yep, and Odegaard's pressing Palmer there. Around minute 30, we were saying Arsenal had sort of wrestled back a bit of momentum, but since the disallowed goal,
How do you think Odegaard's done so far?
fine. I think he
been
showed some
okay.
nice touches. I don't think he's creating or running the midfield like we know Odegaard at his best does, but he's keeping things moving.
It's early days as well. What we've got to remember, it's been a long time since he's played, a substantial amount of football. It's going to take a while to grow back into it.
Sure.
Interesting that now we keep talking about the flexible build-up. Now Timber is basically in between the centre backs with Gabriel going wider. It almost feels kind of pointless, but it's all about moving the opposition and keeping them thinking. Now Declan Rice has gone all the way over to left back. Timber's basically in central midfield, and Partey's gone in between the centre backs. Constant movements, constant rotations.
Go wide.
I thought we did a lot of that quite well in the first half against Inter Milan.
Do you think as we're approaching the end of the first half, maybe we're thinking
He's so offside.
go in without conceding, let's just keep it pragmatic till...
I don't think so.
The approach of the half's been pretty spot on.
No, I mean, yeah, I'm talking about as we approach these last 5 minutes, because that pattern of play there suggested to me that they're desperate not to make a silly mistake with
Maybe, yeah.
with the end of the
Because
first half
a
in
first
sight.
Chelsea goal allows them to play pragmatic, whereas right now it's an even game state. So I think a goal's around the corner, to be fair.
For us, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it would be killer for either team to concede at this point, though. Here, just
Yeah.
before half time.
Yeah, it'd be a real punch in the gut for one
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, I think they're conscious of that, which is why we're seeing this type of stuff passing around at the back.
Oh, God, man, he did so well on that turn and finish.
Just literally an inch.
It's a good ball.
He's asked a lot of Saka there, though.
Yeah.
I think, just get a little bit less flight on the ball. So Saka sort of
That's done
taking
well.
to
Well
stride.
done,
Here's
Ben.
Havertz.
It's an interesting ball.
Do you know, it reminded me a lot of a pass we saw from Carlos Baleba yesterday. Did you guys watch that game?
Oh, that's
lovely
great.
ball.
Box
Into
it.
Martinelli. Oh, why is he not?
He's not great with his left foot, is he?
Was he given
I don't
offside?
think.
He's gone offside.
He's given offside, yeah.
But you know
That's
what,
cool.
for me, and this is an epitome of the confidence not quite being there, he took that extra moment, didn't he?
He's not
He's
even
offside.
offside.
No, he's onside.
Kukurea.
Bro, what the hell is
I
this?
can't
playing one.
believe
What the hell is
this.
this? Is he offside here?
He's not even
Yes.
offside there.
Onside
Yeah,
there,
he
no?
is. He is.
I think it's Levi Cole
It's 'cause
playing
he
it.
leans
No, I
forward.
promise you,
playing
I promise he's off. He was leaning into the box. Cole was on the edge of it. Cool. Moments. This is so Arsenal at the moment. It's just moments. There's things that you're like, if that was 10% better, it's a goal. Do you know what I mean? Like Havertz slightly onside. That's a good area for Martinelli to attack there.
Was you thinking handball, or?
No, I was just thinking
You could have been in.
Uh-oh. Dangerous position. Dangerous.
Free kick. Palmer as well.
He's not really figured much in this half, has he, Nicholas Jackson?
No, he hasn't.
That's a great ball from Sanchez as well. I think Gabriel's got to do better.
He's wrong side. What's he doing there?
Declan had a little
Cliff
nibble
as
there.
well.
Declan
Yeah,
had
I
a
actually
little
think
nibble.
Oliver's got that right.
I think that's more Gabriel's
Well,
fault.
actually, it's not. Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, no, hang on. I think he's been deceived there personally.
Yeah, I think we can feel a little bit.
Well, we had this against Inter where we had a decent first half and then they go banged it.
This
Just
is a
before half-time.
concerning position.
This is what I was saying, Bab, about, you know, when you're playing out those last 5 minutes before the
Yeah,
end.
you got to see it out. Obviously.
You got to see it out.
That wasn't a foul, man. What the hell?
Yeah.
This
it
is a
feels very
dangerous
soft.
position,
Very dangerous. And Palmer can bang it from here as well.
especially with that.
We've
left
seen him
foot.
do it.
Yeah, yes.
The guy on the floor. I don't get what.
Oh,
I mean, we'll take that.
Good block.
Why do they do this when a player lays on the floor?
Just
I don't-
against
the draft
below
Because the Wall need to jump, but they're worried that they'll go
Yeah, below
under.
the wall, I suppose.
But it's very rare we see that nowadays.
Yeah, but it's
yeah,
happened
because
before. innit?
that's why they got the draft.
Yeah, that's
exclusion.
right. It just negates the
before,
opportunity,
it did
innit?
used to happen,
Because
trust
it's so close as well to goal. If he does go low and keeper ain't seen it,
Is
it
that
goes
not
in.
kicking the wall away?
Probably not.
Wasting time?
It's not.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
there we
you.
go.
Yeah.
No. I'm not. I tell you,
I am gonna clap
I'm
that.
not applauding it.
That's
I
close
am
for
not doing it.
celebration.
No,
That's as
you
good as a
applaud
goal.
the consistency.
No, I'll tell you what I want to applaud.
There we go.
I'll applaud the day they send someone off for a second yellow for doing it. That's the big decision. That's the moment that ruins games. It's so easy to get petty and go, yellow card, your time wasted. Like, no, firstly, no one really wants to see it, but okay, granted a bit of consistency there.
God,
if
Dick.
someone's on a yellow card and they do that, I want to see if Michael Oliver, who seems really hell-bent on these rules,
Ooh, what a pass.
if he's the one that will go and do it again. That's when I'll go, fair play, you're consistent. That's when I'll do it. Not, sorry, I'm still pissed off about the Trossard.
No, that's
and
not a
Rice
foul,
decisions.
man.
And he's got to book him.
Is it Odegaard's giving a foul there? No, I think Saliba's giving a foul over there.
No, James, you're right, but I was just what we were clapping.
I know.
is that
Oliver was the guy that got
consistency.
sent off
Yeah.
Martinelli for
But-
the 2 yellows at the same time, wasn't he? Yeah, it was.
Because although Madueke didn't actually kick the ball anyway, he was playing around with it, so they couldn't get the restart.
That's not a
you know what I
foul
mean?
again as well. What the hell, man?
Oh, what have I done?
What's going on now? It's getting a bit tetchy.
Yep. It's kicking off.
I think he's trying to get me yellow carded.
They'll be in his ear and they'll do something. I've got no doubt.
We're trying to get Declan Rice booked, I think. What's going on? Him and Lavia again? What was?
I said there's a lot of conversations today, isn't it?
You know what? I think Declan should get
More
back in the
conversations
position.
than touches, to be fair.
Is this
Concentrate
more
on
suited
the
to
game.
Palmer from a bit further out?
Now he's got another chance
He has banged him for
to
before.
wrap his left foot around.
That's interesting.
It's actually
Gusto might as well not be there because you're not taking that. That's goal bonus.
Oh, I don't know.
Palmer.
Great
He's not hit the
block.
wall again. He's
Yeah.
hit the wall again.
great block.
That wall didn't look 10 yards out, I must admit.
It's gusto. All right. Now we're very much in get to half-time territory, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we're not. Try score.
Come on,
It's
let's go.
Partey.
Let's go.
Right on
You
Kyle.
changed your tune.
I know, we had the ball. Ah! There's Odegaard.
Come on.
Ah. Slow white, come on.
Bro, where's the
That's
prayer
it,
for
right,
him?
it's
Just
half-time
get in there
now.
one time.
Unless they really cock it up from here.
Get it up there.
God, we love to go long, don't we?
We really do.
You know what?
Okay,
I've got
come
no,
on.
Here we go.
I've got no
Come on.
problem with that, you know, James.
Ref?
Yeah.
I've got no problem with that. If it's there, go for it.
Oh, his space. Look at the space.
Oh.
Oh,
Get in front.
Right, Gabriel, you got to pick up Jackson. Don't push him. Don't push him.
oh.
That's really well defended. Partey tracked really well.
He's
there.
going to blow the
I
whistle.
think he's
surely.
been our best
Is that
player
the
in this
whistle?
first
Yeah.
half.
That's half time.
I'll take that. I don't know about you lot.
I don't take it, but the decent performance. There's some positives there.
I'm certainly surprised this game has stayed 0-0.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Golden opportunity. I would say golden opportunities looking back at that Martinelli one now.
No, but Gusto,
think I was
the best chance for him.
No, of course, this is what I'm saying. This
Yeah.
is why it's more of a surprise to me that it remains 0-0.
Oh, okay.
Like, it should be at least 1-1 now. I'm surprised we haven't seen a goal at this
Because
stage.
how Gusto missed that, I'm still...
He's a defender. He's not supposed to be in that
Yeah.
position. That's
Yeah.
that's his only consolation there, I think.
I mean, with Martinelli, he should have scored.
Yeah.
Definitely. But,
Yeah.
as we said previously, his goal scoring, he lacks composure, man.
He does.
Just kicked it straight to the keeper. I mean, at first we were saying it was a good save, but then we looked at it back. The keeper barely moved his arm. He just kicked it against his arm, didn't he? So if he keeps that low, either side of the keeper, that's a goal. But anyway, I think, you know what? Well, I don't want to...
Take it away.
Yeah. I think, based on what we've seen, I'm quite encouraged by that first half performance. I think we've more than matched them. We've had a couple of opportunities, most notably the Martinelli chance. So yeah, I think based on what I've seen so far, I'm fairly confident going into the second half.
Yeah.
We're giving away a lot of silly fouls. That's the only.
They want fouls though. They're clear dives. They're not even fouls.
I know that.
Yeah.
Michael Oliver doesn't know that. The Arsenal players don't know that. You know, but the problem is it keeps happening, and I feel like at some point when you've got players like Cole Palmer that can hit a free kick from
No, it's Arsenal trouble, but
accuracy.
I wouldn't even say we're not giving fouls away in that. You know, I think the ref giving them.
They're not always fouls, but yeah.
I'd say we've been a better side, and I'm not really surprised because the lineup we've played is a very strong one. It's our best in my eyes, and when you've got that caliber of player available, I'm not surprised with the performance. And it's tight enough. I've seen enough to see that we've got enough threat going forwards in this game. A couple of chances. From obviously scoring a goal from Havertz. Good finish on his side. Yeah, again, like Laurie, I'm very confident going into the second half because we've shown enough in that first half, but need that first goal.
I think Arsenal have been, you know, they've played with some confidence on the ball. I think there's been some nice stuff from most players. I think the best chance of the game is Gusto's, but I also think with Martinelli, the Havertz offside goal, Arsenal have been sort of more than worthy of a goal themselves. We're doing well to actually try and press and be on the front foot, meaning that we're leaving a lot of one-on-one battles across the pitch. We're winning a lot of those, and then when they are getting past us, we're actually doing really well to recover, like Thomas Partey did there at the end against Cole Palmer, like another moment I think was crossed into the box. So can't fault the effort again. I still feel like we're a little bit in second or third gear, and that's probably because whilst we feel it's a must-win, more of what you were saying, Laurie, which is, look, if you draw, it's not bad. You sort of, you know, kick it down the road a little bit. I feel like that might be a little bit in the players' heads. I hope not, because I think they can. I also think two things could be true. They could also absolutely want to win this and be desperate to. Or they might think a draw is unacceptable, Arsenal, but to beat Chelsea, you still have to stop them playing. You know, there still has to be an element of pragmatism and defensive resilience to sort of nullify what they do best and hope that.
I think that pragmatism was evidenced by the last 5-6 minutes where we had a lot of the possession, but it was noticeable. The players looked up. If they didn't see a run on, they were quite happy to pass it around at the back. And I interpreted that as, listen, there's no point in going gung-ho and making a mistake and conceding a goal. Let's just be pragmatic, see this half out. We are where we are, and we'll go again in the second half.
Let's go through some super chats. I know some of you sent these in earlier. Yeah, absolutely. Laura, go ahead. What have we got? Joey says Jordan's view on Martinelli is valid. Of course, Jordan, who you'll find on Forever Arsenal with us, hasn't been particularly impressed with Martinelli, and I think you can see why. Martinelli, again, got in some good one-on-one situations with plenty of space to attack, has got into some areas, you know, certainly one where he should have scored. Hasn't happened. I actually think there was a really good cross into the box that wasn't attacked, and I'm wondering where he was. So, yeah, Martinelli, a little bit disappointing in that sense. Joey, I know you sent this in when a little of the goal had stood. He said Havertz haunts them again. Bruce, he says, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I hope Chelsea win today. Okay.
You're not an Arsenal fan then, my friend.
Yeah, you do you.
Sorry.
Theo says, would you swap Martinelli and Rice for Neto and Caicedo?
Absolutely not.
No, what, Declan Rice for who?
Sorry?
Caicedo.
Rice and Martinelli for Neto and Caicedo?
No, I'm all right.
What?
I wouldn't.
What?
I'm all
I
right.
just wanted to see if I could.
Outrageous.
An answer out of you lot. No, I wouldn't. I think Rice is the best player in that list, and I think Martinelli has got to a better level in the Premier League.
We can swap Palmer for Trossard if they want.
Neto's brilliant. So
yeah.
This is the we're just rewatching back Neto. I mean, here's
pass.
my thing. White
Gives him too much time, I think.
I think he's scared. If he gets too close, he'll get done.
Neto does do brilliantly.
I don't think he
mean,
expects him to get a cross of that quality in from that, you know, without even seeing the player. I think he's scared. If he gets too close, he'll nick him and he'll get into the space.
He does do really well.
Yeah, I think that I'd say
does well to stay on side there as well. Actually,
I'd say that's more the attacking brilliance than really poor defending, to be honest. Because if he gets too close and he spins him in, he's in towards the goal.
Yeah, Gusto sent
Fuming.
flying over the bar is a decent opportunity. He-Man says we need an upgrade on Martinelli because we will lose players like Saliba who are doing their job and keep on to nearly players like Nelly. He's getting a lot of heat, Martinelli.
I mean, rightfully so in a way. I don't want to say any player
Defending
deserves
him a lot, but I think
criticism.
today there's kind of reason
I'm
for criticism.
listen. I've been a massive fan of Gabriel Martinelli. I really have, but I'm really starting to share the frustrations of some of the fans. You know, this is. I feel like I say this every single stream, but it's probably worth saying. This is the same Gabriel Martinelli that scored 14 league goals one season, and out of nowhere, we're not seeing that same end product, and it is a concern because
Even the year he scored those 15 goals,
Yeah.
he had a patch where he didn't score for a while, and then he kind of came back when Trossard played as a false nine, and he kind of helped on the left hand side.
right.
He hasn't had a fully great season. Does it make sense? No one really does, to be honest. But in that year, I remember that there was talk about him getting dropped, and that was a window Mikel Arteta went for Mudryk.
Correct me if I'm wrong. They did.
Such a poor finish.
we did drop him for that Villa game.
Yeah, we dropped him for the
We
Villa
dropped
game.
him
He
for
came
that
off
Villa
the
game.
bench.
Came
Yeah,
off the
so
bench and scored.
yeah, and the fact that Mikel, I don't think it's a surprise that fans are talking about it because Mikel's looked at it. You don't want to spend £60 million on Mudryk, who's a left winger, if you're satisfied complete with Martinelli.
Why
And
doesn't
then,
Lavia get a
you
yellow
know,
card for that challenge on Saka?
even in the summer, they went with Nico Williams,
wearing
another
a
left
red
winger.
shirt.
So
Yeah, I Martin's got to do so much better with that chance.
yeah, big chance.
I
You know,
tried
the
to
ball
defend him
falls
so
to him.
much as well.
Also, just put your laces through it. Okay, maybe you don't pick a spot. You either go side foot and you pick
this
a
is
spot.
so annoying. Look how the space is giving Havertz there, by the way.
And the referee had blown the whistle, so I
Yeah.
don't actually know what they're complaining about.
They're just trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah, because they knew they were. We caught them out there. They got lucky. I can't lie there because we've caught them off guard there. The space they're giving Havertz, and then the finish here is amazing.
They're all taking their
What a
time to
finish.
get back, and I think it's kind of similar to the situation that we had with Kyle Walker, where the player doesn't feel like he's ready, so he believes it shouldn't restarted.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? The referee's blowing his whistle. They're taking their sweet time to get back in position. So it's not.
It would have stood, but he's offside. All right, more super chats. Upkash says, "Just win. Just a win will what?
Just a win won't do.
Oh, just a win won't do. We need it to be convincing too. Oh God. Listen, I'll take an ugly win. Right now.
I'll take a 1-0 if I have to.
Rudy Khan Game says we can be 10 points behind today. We need to win. Yeah, well, absolutely.
Apparently, Marina's warming up.
Marina's warming up.
Yeah, just on Twitter.
You think maybe Rice isn't,
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
or is Erdegaard not fit to carry on? I don't know.
I think Rice looked more unfit to be fair in the first half.
I mean, if it is,
There's a couple of times where they've made a run, Gusto's made a run in behind, and Rice hasn't tracked him.
Yeah.
So,
Do you think it could be that from set pieces and sort of crosses to the back post, they think
yeah,
Marino's probably more of a threat?
Mhm.
that as well. Yeah.
But if it is, I think it's more than likely to be Rice if that is the case.
It would be Rice, I can't lie.
If it is Erdegaard, I don't think Marino is the right choice.
and look,
for that
he
change.
was it playing with a broken toe right now, so
Yeah.
it's not like he's fully fit either.
Let's think outside the box. Could it be White coming off, Timber going to right back, and maybe...
Who's going left back then?
Well, okay, so you could do a few things. White's on a yellow card, right? And he's not really been at it.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you take White off, Partey might go to right back, so you go Rice and Marino. Or you could end up doing Marino at left back.
Yeah, but if Timber goes out of right
You
back,
put Xhaka there, well, you're looking like...
Marino left back. Okay, maybe.
Arteta does weird things.
Is now the time? Do you know what I mean? Is now the time to be experimenting? Away at home, away at Stamford Bridge.
No, it's not. This is Arteta, isn't it, we're talking about? So who told you Mikel Marino's coming on?
I just saw, I think James Bench tweeted out that he's warming up. I don't think it's coming on. He's just warming up. So.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you were coming on.
No, it's warming up.
Mikel Marino immediately out at half-time to warm up with Sam Wilson.
It's got to be Rice, surely.
That either means an early second half sub or half time sub.
Possibly.
Let's see what goes on. Laurie, feel free to come join us. Oh, bless. Sorry, I thought you were worried about interrupting. Martin Erdegaard is a fraud, says Jules Citizen.
Damn.
And you're all silent about his performance. The guy is not a creative midfielder. Okay.
He's literally played 40. He's
know.
played a combined 48 minutes of football.
That's a wind-up, surely.
It's got to be.
I'm just not going to James Benj has actually followed up his tweet by saying a lot of overreactions to Mourinho potentially coming on, as if he hasn't been given one of the more complicated roles in the Arsenal side at a time when it got even harder with the shift to 4-2-4. You'd think fan base is, oh right, so he's saying, sorry, he's basically saying that people are not happy about the idea of Mourinho coming on. I thought he was saying that he's not necessarily coming on, but we will see. Right, big second half. What are we expecting, Babs?
I think if we produce a similar type of
How's this
performance and create a few more moments, which I think we will, I think there's a winner in it for Arsenal for sure. The first goal is so important in a game like this, because if Chelsea get that first goal and they can catch it in the counter attack, then the game becomes more pragmatic on their side. Whereas at 0-0, they're still going for it. The space is there. We have to obviously utilise that. I want to see more from our wide forwards. I think Saka and Martinelli at times have been a bit passive. I mean, Saka's trying his best. But look, I think the benefit we have now is when Trossard's he's not been an amazing starter. Actually, off the bench, he scores quite a few important goals.
There we go.
You got Gabriel Jesus there as well. So get that first goal as soon as possible. Calm yourselves down. Because we saw it, I think James had a good point, where when Havertz scored the offside goal, Rice went over, there was this massive relief celebration. Maybe that has kind of caught them off a little bit because they realise how important the win is. And I think it's a very dangerous area to be in at 0-0 because it's a must-win game. Chelsea have got fantastic players on the counter-attack, and if you don't score and they make their chance, which they will, we saw with Neto, then you're in trouble. So need that goal, first goal, and I think we get that.
Frank, how's this second half play out for you?
We really need to cut out these silly fouls, and I completely understand that in most cases it hasn't been a foul.
Yeah,
but
two of them with Jackson weren't fouls.
We're leaving it open for the referee to make that decision, and that's what's ultimately, if anything is to affect us, that's what's going to affect us. We keep giving away these fouls in dangerous positions. It's only going to be a matter of time before Cole Palmer slots one in the top right. So that's my only concern. But apart from that, they've caught us on the counter a few times as well, which is also a big concern. They've got pace. They've got pace for days up top. So we just need to be a little bit more careful there. Maybe drop back a bit deeper, invite the pressure. Like I said, sorry, my voice is going as well. Invite the pressure a little bit, and then maybe hit them on the counter. We have to be careful. But there's nothing that I've seen that concerns me majorly at this point. So maybe see how it goes.
Yeah, I think for me, this second half, I think you might see quite a fast start from Arsenal. Actually, do I think that? I think the first 5 minutes, I'll try weather it again. Then I think there will be a period in which Arsenal get on the ball. But I just fear that as it creeps to minute 70, 75, that Arsenal don't commit everyone forward to try win it. And that would be a mistake for me. But I just feel like if we don't get a goal before minute 65...
So you're basically saying you take a point then?
No, it's what I think they'll do.
Oh,
That's
right.
what I want them to do. I think...
But do you not think that is a more sensible approach?
No, because...
Because if you go gung-ho and lose it, we'll all be sitting here thinking, why didn't we just...
I'd rather go for it and be 7 points behind Liverpool if it goes right than sit back and just... Because if you're chasing 9 points, well, may as well chase 10. I don't know.
But psychologically, a loss, though, is very damaging.
I would normally agree with you, but these lot are happy. Loss at Bournemouth, loss at Newcastle. I keep telling people, we need to be better when we have these bad days and not putting L's on the board. And I do agree with that. Today I want us to go with it a little bit more. Today I want us to I don't know.
Throw caution to the wind. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think so. Not throw caution to the wind. Just keep playing like we played that first half. I can see us dropping deeper if we don't have a goal around minute 70, 75. I mean, you never know what we're going to get from Chelsea. Didn't they play just the other day? And I don't know.
I mean, for me, I felt that the first half is... I think the manager going in to give his team talk, I think he'll be fairly pleased with what he saw. I mean, we edged the possession. There's one shot on target from either side. Yes, Chelsea had a few more shots than us. And yes, Gusto had the best opportunity to score. But I think overall, we've equipped ourselves well. I think, Martinelli has a really good chance there for us to score. He didn't take it. I think we were slightly unlucky with the offside goal because on another day, that goes in, that's given. So I think there's nothing to really be alarmed about. We just got to maintain our intensity. I thought that was good. I thought the tempo was decent. But I do think that we need to, like Frank was saying, about giving away the fouls on the edge of the box. That's something we've got to eradicate because we know that they can hurt us from that. I think the first half was, more than decent, I think.
Let me get this run. Name
Just need a goal.
Ege Zabahir, hope I pronounced that correctly, says Chelsea is a good team this year. I believe if Arsenal lose this game, Arsenal's chance of winning the league is done. Abdullah says Erdegaard to set up super sub Trossard 1-0 to the Arsenal. Now, the most Arsenal thing ever would be Trossard coming on and getting the goal. You know, maybe cupping
We
his
have
ears
far
or something.
post scratch from Saka again.
And all of us going, he should be playing.
Should have started.
And then he
You know.
starts and doesn't do it again.
Typical. Here we go. Chelsea Arsenal, second half, set to kick off 0-0. Big 45. And the last 45 in the Premier League before the international break.
Damn.
And the final international break. Oh my word, I hate them so much. Get rid of them.
They're so painful.
Here we go. What have Arsenal got to throw in for Chelsea?
I mean, we've kept Jackson quiet. We've kept Cole Palmer quiet.
Yeah.
I think their most threatening players has probably been Madueke, to be honest.
Yeah,
He has looked pretty dangerous down that right
Yeah.
hand
Neto
side.
and Madueke, yeah, which we pinpointed before the game, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Palmer
good
has
turn.
just turned
Spun
Partey.
Partey, yeah. Go on, Uncle Thomas.
And Partey has been sort of, maybe not man marking.
Oh, he got the
keeping
cross
it
in.
real
Oh, well
alive.
done, right?
A theatrical save by Raya there, because let's face it, he could have come out and just held that.
He's caught it, he's done well.
No, he has caught it, but what I'm saying.
Laurie isn't a fan
That
of the
was
modern
harsh.
day
It was
goalkeeper.
a bit performative, but hey, listen, man, he seems like quite an exuberant type of guy, Raya. So
But that worries me. Look, people are miles away from White.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
Saka's
nice.
done really well
Saka
there,
has
actually.
to. He has to perform magic every time.
Yep.
So give it to me. Let me spin and turn and open the pitch up. I know the best players do that, and it's great. But I'm not sure the combinations in possession are quite there right now. You know, our best 2 years ago, we used to just pop the ball through teams. Now it feels like everyone's miles away from everything.
see, when we're at our best, the passing is quick and it's fluent. You know what I mean? But that comes with confidence. If you think about it, we've not been our most confident going into this game. So that type of football that you're talking about may not manifest itself in this game so much. Ball over
ball.
top.
Good ball.
I like that.
Going on to
Well done,
Havertz.
That's
Havertz.
good. Oh,
Timber's playing high.
He's playing as like 8, basically.
Be careful, Ben White, in those duels. Yeah, nothing silly.
I know, James, you said that you don't really like that long ball over the top, but I haven't got an issue with that. to be honest.
I've got
Vary it a
I've
bit.
got no problem with the long ball. I've got a problem when we go long a lot. And we've sort of stopped backing ourselves to play out the press. Here's Neto, by the way, 1-on-1 with.
Yeah, look,
Saliba.
you got Rice playing left back quite often. Look, again, look, Timber's playing in midfield. Rice is left.
Yeah, you're right. It's almost just the shape they finish that.
You said
tackle.
Xhaka plays left back. Now you got Declan Rice.
Yeah.
There you go. You got your wish, James. There you go.
Yeah. Little sign of.
And
what
a
we're
regular
doing.
left back.
Martinelli there, he done him.
Oh, well done, Raya.
Catch.
It's Madueke again. He's looked their brightest attacker so far.
Oh,
that would have been
Unlucky
unreal.
Tom.
That was nearly a brilliant pass out to. And Saka, I think, a bit frustrated, feels it should have got to him. When there's that much space, I do feel like you should be getting the pass right. But it was a nice idea. It's nice to see Saka attacking him behind. He did it once or twice against Inter, mainly in the first half.
Tired?
Oh, gosh, didn't sleep a lot. Didn't sleep a lot, sorry. No reflection on the game. Although it has been a bit of a slow start in the second half, hasn't it? Lavia on the ball. Here's Fofana. Madueke 1-1 with Timber. Quite a lot of space to attack.
They've given him
Went
space.
past
They've given it to
Martinelli.
him. Woo! He's playing rugby, isn't he?
Send that flying.
Look at that, man. What the hell?
No,
is
but that's
that?
twice in the space of a couple of minutes that he's just breezed past Martinelli. Like
I
he
think
weren't
Timber's
there.
giving him way too much space there as well. You can't give him this space. He's proven it this season. He will punish you for giving him that amount of space. What are we doing there?
Ooh, that was a bit
risky.
So is that. Surprising.
Just get it out.
Yeah,
Well done,
That
Kai.
was really well there.
that's good.
Saka, that
Go on, Saka.
is absolutely
Keep going,
brilliant.
keep going, keep going. Go on, take him on
Look
that.
how much he has to do. He's so strong.
He really is.
They have such a good battle, those
I think
two,
his
don't they?
strength is really
Oh,
underestimated.
look,
as
that's
well.
brilliant.
Oh, totally underestimated.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. Because you have to be 6'2" to be called strong.
Right,
Yeah.
go past your man.
Far post
Cross.
cross. There we go.
Good
Bang.
cross.
That's a good, that's a decent ball. I don't mind that.
It is decent, but I still would have preferred to see him go past the fullback.
He's put it in the area, man. You don't want to commit to that.
That is a good cross, actually.
They're all too close together, man.
Shame.
I can sense it. It's coming. I think it's coming. Can we get that? Can we get that?
Yeah, we picked it up. Here's Saliba.
Oh,
That's poor ball.
I talked about Timber in possession when inverting from left back. I don't think it comes to us as naturally as it does when it's a left footer like Calafiori or Zinchenko. You know, and Zinchenko's like a prime example of the question we were asking. If it gets to the last 20 minutes, do you bring on a Zinchenko to try and win it? You know, you then risk losing it because you've
You need
got
to go for the win,
risky.
Go
Well
on,
done,
keep going.
Saliba.
It's open up for you. Yeah.
Good ball.
pass.
Good ball.
Lovely
Right,
touch.
inside.
What a touch.
Timber
Inside.
made that run for him. Tim, that wasn't a good run.
Go.
Drew,
Go on, shots.
Martinelli. Do you know what? And everyone's going to have a massive go at Martinelli there. But I actually feel sorry for him. I don't think he got any real support there.
Do you not think he could have gone for the shot?
He did. It got blocked.
Did he?
I think Timber's run there was so poor. You either dart inside, take someone with him so he can, attack that space, or you go out the outside, but you do it quickly. He just stood in his way for a good second or two. Good from Saliba, though. He's showing immense confidence on the ball. Chelsea in a bit more settled possession now. Lovely ball from
Palmer.
Colwell into Palmer. Look how he gets in those pockets and receives. Does really well.
Well done. Is that?
Oh, that's a corner.
We've let him have
Could
the
have got
corner.
that, no?
They've
I
let him-
know, it
why
felt
have
a
we
little
let him
bit
have the
like-
corner?
Come on, look at the size.
Oh, that seems silly.
We can't concede a corner.
Yeah, no. If we can see the corner,
No, we've got two.
I mean,
big teams.
Fofana's quite tall, isn't he? Not? Is he?
Yeah, I think
Fofana's
he'll be
quite
a
tall.
similar.
6'1",
But they don't look. The Palmer's one of the tallest players. He's playing, obviously taking the corner.
Colwell, 6'2".
It's a poor corner.
Havertz
Oh,
clears
he's not
at the
cleaning
near
it very
post. He
well,
does that a lot, Havertz. No wide to Sanchez. Caicedo. Here's Gusto. Here's Madueke. Good ball to the back post.
What
What a ball.
look at
Fofana, I think, could easily have scored from that.
Yeah, it's a difficult chance to be fair for him.
Yeah,
Centre
it's a
back.
difficult chance. He did well.
But he's done well. That's a very good.
Madueke with that's a Saka-esque cross that.
Yeah, that
He
is.
should have
That's how
headed it,
Trossard
shouldn't he?
scored last year, no?
Mhm.
They should have headed that.
Literally.
He tried to centre forward it. He should-
No, I think he's in a bit of a battle with Saliba.
Saliba's
Saliba-
got his arms all around him.
Saliba for
You've got to be
battle.
careful there.
Yeah.
I would agree, but then I saw Pau Torres have his shirt grabbed like
Yeah.
that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But
but
the
at
problem
Anfield.
is, these decisions tend to go
Off,
against us.
offside. Come
Listen,
on.
I would love, they want to crack down on yellow cards for time wasting. I would love them to do what they did at World Cup 2022, where they cracked down on shirt pulling. If
Yeah.
any shirt pulling or grabbing, we're giving it. No, I'd much rather. It's a physical sport, but you can use your body to block and get in the way. You don't have to give someone a free passage to goal, but grabbing shirts, grabbing people, I've got no problem with them punishing that. But the minute they don't, they set a standard for everyone else, which is that we're going to let you get away with this.
Well played,
Come
Declan
on,
Rice.
No, that was a poor ball.
No, I mean to dispossess Caicedo.
No, you're right. But then that pass, there was actually loads of space for one of Havertz or Martinelli. Disappointed we didn't do more of that, because we're not very good at creating counter-attacking opportunities. Here's Neto going around the outside.
In front.
Here's Cucurella. Here's Palmer.
It's interesting because Ben White showed him the outside on that occasion. He didn't take it. You would have thought that Ben White being on the yellow card, you would have thought, right, yeah. But he didn't. Or he has now.
Oh, he's
Beat
done him.
He's
He beat
roasted
for
him
fun
there.
as well.
No foul. Go on.
Caicedo does well to keep it going. Here's Gusto. Colwell. Now Fofana. Back into Gusto. There's no question this Chelsea team is levels ahead of where they were last season.
Oh, yeah.
I know they finished sixth and there was a decent run at the end of the season. But they
I
definitely
mean,
look...
they've spent $1 billion on players.
Yeah, I hope
so.
they've got
Listen.
that.
And I will never forget it.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
I thought it was Palmer.
Careful.
Oh, come on, Martinelli. Got to be stronger there.
I kind of get why he pulled out of that one, man.
Giving away
Oh,
the
Oh,
penalty.
with Neto now, yeah.
Well done, Saliba.
Good defending.
Palmer dinks into the box with
Well
Raya.
done, Raya.
claims.
Oh, hang on. What's going on there?
That's his ankle again.
Nothing. Go on, mate. Go on.
No,
Yeah,
he's just
nothing.
going
No,
for a pen.
he's asking for a...
I hope we've played on, yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean, James. But had he have scored that, you know what the recriminations would have been.
Good
He
stuff.
should have been stronger. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I sort of see why he didn't just full
Yeah,
pelt
I think
it.
you're right. Oh, there you go.
Well done.
That's good.
Left foot again.
Oh, the cross wasn't good.
Cross
It's the
wasn't
first
great.
time I've seen him do that all game. What is that, the 55th
Oh god, and
minute?
this is gonna sound so mean because I'm actually a fan of Martinelli, but I also
What are they doing here?
what?
Why is Michael Oliver allowing Cucurella to referee this game?
That was weird, right?
Is
Cucurella
that
just-
Havertz's head again?
Oh, 'cause
from
he's
the-
bleeding.
from the-
Oh, right, fine. Cucurella's right.
He's because he's trying to get him off. That's what it is, isn't it?
It's-
Because he was trying to play on.
Is that a reopened cut from the other night, or is
Yeah.
that something? What?
Havertz,
I
you, if
can't
you've got,
lie
you've
though,
got
Kai,
blood,
just-
you've
just-
got,
just-
you can't play on there, Havertz. Come on, man,
Even
get off.
Partey pushed him to go
Yeah.
say get off the pitch. Like you can't play on
You
like
can't
that.
play on like that, bro. You must know. You're an experienced professional.
Kai Havertz has been given a yellow for that as well. I mean, I kind of get it.
For bleeding?
I mean, no, not for obviously not for bleeding.
Yo, hey, rules have gone mad down there.
Take us
Bleed down there.
That's a clippable moment right there.
for bleeding.
Kai has been given breaking news. Kai Havertz has been given a yellow card for bleeding. No, the referee. I think he was told
Was that
multiple
the cut
times.
that,
to get off
has that opened up
I
from the
think
other night?
It must
then?
be. It must be.
Hey, he slipped the ball out of his hands.
It's another. Is it not just me, or is it another kind? Is it not another kind of absurd rule though? Your head's bleeding, and now
He's let the ball slip.
Are they going to give that to Chelsea?
No, he's giving it back to Arsenal.
it never went in play. Your head's
Don't do it
bleeding,
again. Don't do it again.
So play with 10 men till he comes back on.
Yeah.
It's just
I think that's why Cucurella was so
Trying
keen
to
to
get him
alert
off.
that
That's
to
what
the
I was saying, trying to
referee,
get him off the
wasn't it?
pitch.
But I don't understand Kai's thought process. Your head is pouring blood. You need to get off the pitch.
Yeah, he must know that. He was
no.
just-
I tell you, his thought process. It's I don't want to leave my
10
team
men, yeah.
with 10 men.
I get that.
Yeah, I know that, but
there's-
James, I'm sure he's aware of the rule. He just was very slow in coming off. Oh, this is nice. Oh,
Just quite good.
oh hang on. Ref.
He's given that, I think.
I think he has given it. Good. Stay down, Timber. Pretend you're hurt, because then that gives Havertz the time he needs.
Gives Kai Havertz time to stop bleeding.
He's so reckless. There's not a lot in it, but he knows he's not coming away with the ball there. Why are we playing like we're 1-0 up with a minute to go? Do you know what I mean? Just sort of a lot of in the corner
get it.
stuff.
That's another
Oh.
one.
He's done it.
That's got to be a yellow card now.
Oh,
Has
hang
to
on,
be a
hang
yellow
on,
card.
hang
That's
on,
not
hang
us.
on.
Sorry, I thought that was Caicedo.
Jackson loves that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Gabriel's looked for it, but
Yeah.
He always
he
does.
got in a
He backs into
battle
them.
with. Who was he got? In
Oh,
a
he's got a
battle-
headband on.
Who was he got in a battle with?
Who? Gabriel?
No, Jackson. I think it was away at Anfield.
Don't know.
Konate, Van Dijk.
Yeah, it would have been one of the two. I can't remember who. No.
Nunes?
When Nunes was having a battle with the player came on.
No, it wasn't Jackson.
Yeah, that was the fullback that came on, left back. Was it Renato Vega or something like that?
That was it. Not bad.
Good delivery, please, Rice.
Maybe he had a battle with someone else, Jackson, then. Anyway.
Come
Yeah,
on,
Gabriel did kind of well to win
Headbang
a free
Kai,
kick there.
come on.
I'm not sure Jackson did a lot
What
wrong.
is that white stuff on Kai's head? I know he's got the
That's a
bandage.
good delivery.
It's
No,
not.
it's not.
Smack
What the
bang in
hell
the
with
middle
that,
of his
man?
hair.
Yeah,
Really
I don't know
poor.
what that is.
Really poor delivery. Just a really lofty floated.
Maybe that's what's bleeding. Isn't it?
This half has not got going yet, has it, for either
No.
team? It's been very
bored.
scratchy. Nothing's really happened.
I think this is where, now we're approaching minute 60. This is where I'd like Arteta to roll the dice. You know, it's not happening for Martinelli. Can you get a Jesus on? Well done, Odegaard. Well done.
Go on,
It's
Kai.
Havertz.
But I think Martinelli's on for his pace. And his
Oh, well
work
done.
rate going
Yeah.
backwards.
That is good. Odegaard,
Go.
that is brilliant. I mean, the
Partey's done
retention
well
of
there
the
as well,
of
actually.
possession is unbelievable.
Oh!
There's two of
Talk
you.
to it, quick!
Take him off, eh?
Come on!
Jim, that's an assist.
Let's go.
And that's
an
why,
assist.
Come on!
if you jinx in the right way, you know, Martinez should thank me for that one.
No, come on.
That's a very good
That
finish,
was
you know.
me, you would have hammered
Yes!
that.
Yeah, I had a shocker. Yes! Well done, Martinelli.
But great ball by Odegaard.
It's a lovely ball. And
Remember
no,
we said-
the whole move, the retaining of possession, everything they did there was fantastic.
But you know what it is what did we say before?
on.
I mean, we all said it. I'm not going to try and claim credit for this, but we all said with Odegaard,
Yeah.
those little bits of magic that he does in and around the box. You saw that right there. Look.
That's
Watch
great
this.
from
Is he
Is he
Partey.
onside?
Lovely
Is he
little-
onside?
little
Yeah,
bars
well
on,
on.
man.
Well
Levi-
on.
Hey, who sent in that stupid comment about...
Look
Here
how
we go.
much
The
space
irony,
Sanchez
the
leaves
irony of it
there.
is, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt for missing the earlier chance because of the angle, and that was actually a harder angle to score from.
Yeah. But the goalkeeper makes it easy for him, isn't he? He doesn't.
Yeah.
Jules Citizen super chat earlier. Martin Odegaard is a fraud, and you're all
great
silent
goal.
about his performance.
And so
This
Odegaard
guy's not a
assist as well.
creative
Yeah,
midfielder.
you're right.
Huh.
Well on.
Great finish from Martinelli. Let's go. Vamos!
Oh man, I can't believe the one time I'm caught having to go at Martin. I defend this guy weekly on Forever Arsenal. Weekly. I'm fighting this guy's corner. The one time
Here we go.
I was ready to say, all right, maybe get him off. Oh, you knob, James. Oh well. Well done.
Come
well
on.
done.
But Martin Odegaard there.
Big goal, big moment.
And there you go.
Big game.
Martin Odegaard back. Martin Odegaard assist.
Yeah, the super
Straight
chat was
away.
always a ridiculous opinion. I appreciate the super chats. We all have different opinions, but to call this guy a fraud, he's captained Arsenal in their best period in the last 10, 15 years.
But
You know, come
that
on.
seriously, that assist there is exactly what we've been missing.
Class.
That little
I don't see
culture
Trossard
thing
playing that pass.
No,
I don't see Trossard playing that pass.
not from that area.
Trossard's normally on the end
Cut
of
and
it.
yeah, exactly. Go on, mate.
Let's hope we can.
Go on, force an error.
Do you think we need another one, or do you think we can
No, we need another
get the
one.
1-0?
I don't think a 1-0 is ever safe. To be fair,
No,
not
we
even
need
a
another
2-0.
one. I think with now what we're going to see is Chelsea are going to have to go for a little bit more,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were.
and
We're the
that
worst
opens up.
counter-attacking side in the Premier League.
No, but the thing is, the space opens up more, regardless of that. So you got Saka more space. I'd rather have him than have three
Play that
players
back.
around him as well.
Ref, that's a yellow.
Do you know what I love about that goal so much is there was a moment where Odegaard wins the ball back. He could lose it, but he gives it out to Havertz. Havertz could lose it, but
Does
he keeps
very
it,
well, yeah, you're
looks
right.
after, finds Odegaard. Then it goes out to Partey. He could lose it. He keeps it. This is why we praise things that some people go, oh, it's not a big deal. Your ability to be press resistant, retain possession in tight areas, midfielders that can do that, like, it shouldn't just be sort of looked at as kind of nothing. An ability to just be sensible, good decision making, look after the ball.
Oh, well
look at
done.
that from Saka.
Well done.
Well done.
I thought he lost. I thought that's Kukureya's.
Yep.
But his use of the body there is brilliant.
Those are the fine margins.
Well, he's got a head there
And
as
again,
well.
and again. We'll
Corner,
take the corner.
corner,
Well
corner.
done.
Ah, come on,
Yeah,
son.
we just
Oh,
got a
look at
corner
the
from a
little guy, look at the
moment where
geezer
I
behind
thought
him.
Chelsea
You
had the
see
ball.
Yeah, I saw that. Don't worry.
I'm cool, man. Relax.
Odegaard, lovely pass, man, because it's both Saka and Martinelli out there.
Yeah.
What Martinelli does, he composes himself
Saka
and
saving
just
the
goes,
corner
yeah,
from there
near
as well,
post. Reminds me of the Trossard goal a little bit that equalised
Yeah,
last season.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's our go-to chance creation is that far post.
This has got Gabriel header written all
No, I
over
want to
it.
have it score, man. Please, I want to know now,
Oh, who
please.
should I say we should take off?
I mean, I wouldn't advise Havertz to head the ball right now, but
Listen, goals are goal. I don't care what he does with it.
If there's one person who's going to head the ball with his head bleeding, it's actually Kai Havertz.
to be
Yeah.
fair,
He just doesn't care, does he?
Look at the uncle behind him.
I can only imagine what he's saying.
You know.
Oh, come on, man.
Here we
What's
go
this,
again.
bro?
Neto, my friend, you've been on the floor. a
Why
lot
are you
today.
marking Gabriel in the first place?
I find it hilarious. Watch Gabriel header. Watch. I'm calling it. I've tried this 3 times this season. It's not worked once. This
But
big
go
time.
down. If his arms go round you, go down.
He's lost him.
Great
now,
ball,
look.
great ball.
Oh! Still
Oh!
alive? Oh, that's
Oh,
unlucky.
shit, now they're counting.
Counter.
No, we're back.
Oh, I think they could have
Got
been
back.
all
That was
over
great for
Chelsea.
Martinelli to track back.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Which is
work
one thing that
rate
he's
is
not
never a
been
problem.
doing a lot recently, the tracking back.
Martinelli?
No.
Oh,
No,
I'm gonna
I got that wrong. I got that wrong. No,
No,
got
no,
that
no,
wrong.
no.
Got that wrong.
He's the one that tracks back the most.
You scared me for a
I don't know if
second.
I've never disagreed with an opinion more in my life. Oh, that's the one thing he does.
Yeah, that's probably the thing that's been keeping him in the team. this
Yeah,
year,
true.
To be honest.
Get rid. Let's lead judges.
Foul, man. Come on.
Oh. Well, Do Arsenal build on this in possession? Do they sit deep and try and look after it? Palmer. Switches the ball to Madueke. What
space.
a pass. I don't think anyone can say Palmer hasn't, turned up in
Get
this
rid.
game. He certainly has. Is Fofana. Wide to Gusto. Good press.
Chase
Oh,
it down.
Havertz. Go on. Ball goes wide to Odegaard.
Oh, look at that.
Pressing.
Go on.
Pressing.
on.
Punish.
Pressing.
Punish.
Go on, dart
Punish.
inside, dart inside.
Punish.
Have a shot.
Oh, release, man.
I actually didn't mind that, to be honest.
I think he plays it earlier. Havertz was in.
Go on, Partey. Well done.
Football guys. These are football guys.
I think you're seeing now that Arsenal scored, you're starting to see some of the
Confidence, man.
back.
Oh, you.
Go on.
Oh!
Oh,
Shoot!
Hey, that would have been a fucking. Oh, wow.
Fucking hell.
I was just saying,
He's
wasn't I,
gonna
that
see you later.
now that we scored the
Bye-bye.
goal, you can see the confidence is starting to come back now. Players
Bang.
How far
believing
away
in
was it?
themselves.
It's not that far away.
There's always moving away from goal, but it's not a bad effort at all.
Lavia's gone down.
Lavia has gone
I
down.
think this game
He
is
normally
now
gets a lot of muscular problems, to be fair. It's not a positive sign for Chelsea.
switching inexorably towards Arsenal.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I did say that first goal, man. It would change the entire complexion of the game.
Look at Partey
Well
there,
done.
man. That is unreal
great.
work.
And do you know what's
What's
even
Colwell doing?
what was more underrated was Havertz's hold-up play just before
Yeah.
Partey got
Yeah.
the ball. Fantastic.
keeper
Oh,
there,
what a
look.
finish.
I think I can see Ty, even from that distance. I think I picked out
Look how much
Ty.
space he leaves. He
I'm so
virtually
big, deadly
Sticks
serious.
out like a sore thumb.
look at that. He virtually invites.
He's got the aura.
Yeah.
Martinelli to beat him on his near post.
Yeah.
And such bad positioning by the keeper. Well taken goal by Martinelli.
Why did I open my mouth? Defended this guy.
It's a good thing because it's led to a goal, man. Maybe that's what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could just do that a bit more.
I'll just take an assist there.
I'm not going to let him get away with that because if that was me, he would have been.
Just
on
do
my
that like
case.
another. Just do it like another 17 times this season. If you
Oh,
get a
Enzo's
few
coming
more
on.
goals.
Enzo for Mudryk as
Enzo
well.
Mudryk.
Uh-oh.
Mudryk
Mudryk
and
scored
Enzo.
again. Mudryk
I-
scored against us last
Yeah,
season.
the
didn't
cross. The cross, yeah. the one he met. apparently.
We know it was
I
a
just
cross.
picked up on the pettiness. Took me a sec. Lavia off for Enzo.
he? It didn't say when he scored. It didn't have an asterisk against it and said this was a cross.
So Enzo's
He did
ability on
actually
the ball
get
is
goal.
very good, but I actually think with the physique we have in our midfield, we can run him over.
Well, that's what we've got to try and do. You're right. He's someone that in the last couple of times we've
Switch of
faced
play is
Chelsea,
amazing,
he's been outrun by our midfield. Problem is now, do we drop deep? He gets on the ball, and then maybe it's a game that actually favours him, even though he's been in bad form.
Madueke
Oh,
is
he's
not
not
happy
happy?
at being taken
I
off.
think he's gonna put Mudryk-
And I
Mudryk
can
left.
empathise
Yeah.
with
Neto
that,
right.
'cause I think he's been Chelsea's best player.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly one of them.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah.
he's moving Neto over for sure. Be Mudryk versus well.
if
Neto
anything-
against Timber.
Yeah.
No, but I would have thought.
But it's not even Timber playing left back right now.
Neto's not played well, has he?
He had that one chance in the first half.
He's
and
been
that was about it.
okay. Like he's created chances.
Who, Neto?
Look
Yeah.
at that press.
He made that one chance.
The big
yeah.
one.
One
for Gusto.
chance.
He's,
Yeah,
he's
one
given
chance.
Ben White a hard time. That's for sure.
Yeah, I got Ben White booked. I think Neto's been a problem, and I think
It
that's
was more of a problem in the first half. We haven't seen him much in the second
Yeah,
half.
yeah. Second half, I totally agree with you. Here we go. Big questions being asked of Arsenal here now.
I'll be interested to see how Arsenal approach this last 20 minutes. Do they?
Fofana, Havertz working.
No foul, no foul, no foul. Ref, man, come on, man.
He took that for the team.
Now, I think Havertz might escape a booking here. And the reason I think he'll escape it is because he made it look a genuine attempt.
Yeah.
If you look here, he's not
It's-
done a lot. He's not. He's
it's
it's
not.
a foul.
It's not a
but
lot. He's gone down. I think.
you make it more
than-
blatant. You give me.
Oh,
a
yeah,
yellow card.
100%,
Do you know? I had
100%.
a moment. Don't ask why I care so much, but I had a moment where I lost my head watching Brighton, Man City yesterday.
Oh, he's already on the yellow.
Who?
Yeah, he is.
Havertz.
Yeah.
He got one for time wasting.
The time wasting one.
For bleeding.
Oh. Well, then that's actually just good refereeing.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank God for that then.
that's not.
That's
yeah.
not taking over the team.
You're not. We're really
Oh!
sending.
Oh, get rid.
Get rid, gone. In the way, in the way, in the way. Yes.
Well in.
That's
Corner.
good defending.
You know, we're saying we want players sent off for their head bleeding and not wanting to
Yeah.
go off the pitch, and then an innocuous foul. Like, I think that's probably quite good.
They've taken it
refereeing
quickly.
from Michael Oliver. To be fair, Jackson flicks on. Who's that getting across to Lever? Getting blocked out the way.
It
but
would,
he does
be,
like to
it would
get
be
across.
Jackson or maybe a centre back.
Oh, so I was saying, the moment where I lost my head, you know that midfielder, Ayari, for Brighton, started
Yeah.
the game on 26?
Yeah.
He pulled back Foden. Foden was like in his own half. I know he'd got away.
Oh, space for
Those
Neto.
Shots.
Oh my God!
Word, what a goal from Pedro Neto.
Fair enough. What's a goal?
Oh, what a hit.
That's scorching.
That is a very good goal.
My word, that's an unbelievable.
And it's interesting because
So much space though. So much space.
Oh, damn, that's so annoying.
That's a fair enough type of goal, man. What a goal.
it's a bit of a blow for Arsenal there. 'Cause They
Massive,
were
yeah.
starting to look a little bit comfortable.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were. I totally agree with you. We were.
Perhaps too comfortable.
Who's he silencing?
I think that's his go-to celebration.
Is it?
He could have been silencing Madueke because Madueke looked pissed off.
Because look, he's just moved over to the right-hand side
Yeah.
and he's cut inside and just banged it from there.
Wonder
What
if
a
there was
goal.
some sort of critics that I wasn't aware of. Anyway,
A lot of space though, I can't lie.
Wow.
You think so?
Yeah, a lot of space.
Way too.
oh, it's a great hit. You know
yeah.
what?
No, I've-
Yeah, like even Gabriel says, look, you get Gabriel there.
You know what? Sometimes it's just a good goal.
Yeah,
No, it's a
that's what
very
I
good
think.
goal. That's a
That's
very
what
good
I
goal.
think.
Yeah.
Because keeper can't
There
see it
wasn't a whole
either.
lot wrong there.
It's curled
Yeah.
away from Gabriel as well. Curled away from Raya.
Someone's got a great shot of that on their phone. There was filming it.
That's how much it means to Maresca.
Damn.
Okay, Arsenal. Another question.
What do we say? Shooting outside the box, lads, can pay dividends.
And he's
His
made
first
change-
Chelsea goal.
Yep. And we're going to see some changes here as well, according to Arsenal Twitter.
Who though?
Rice
Ranieri?
and Martinelli on. Sorry, Rice and Martinelli off
Trossard and
for
Marino.
Trossard and Marino.
Yeah.
Which the change has been made now as well.
Oh no! Really?
Yeah, Marino's on. Look,
Trossard out on the left though.
I don't
he
agree.
scored there last year. To be fair,
I know. He's a match winner. He's also a.
It's not really been a game.
I've got no issue with Trossard.
It's not really been a game for pace on that side. So it's
Yeah,
more about
yeah.
just getting in the right areas and taking your chances. And
Actually,
not
Bow's
really,
your spot, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
I
actually
actually
right. Yeah,
think it
you're
might
actually
work out if we get the ball over to him side.
Come on. Good thing is it happened in the 68th minute rather than the 82nd or something.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Here's Trossard now. Goes long to Kai. What's he meant to do with that? I mean, let's say Kai gets that ball. What's he meant to do? Touch, hold off two defenders, spin them both.
Come on, Bakayo.
There's Erdegaard now. Sorry, totally random rant. But what I was saying was Ayari pulled back Foden when he just didn't need to do it.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, Marino! Oh, he's got to score.
Marino.
He's got to score.
Oh my gosh.
That's got to be a goal.
Saka must
What
be
a ball.
sick.
See, that's
But
the
that was on a plate for him,
This
you
is
know?
where I think Trossard could score.
I think there's
Oh!
that touch from Fofana
Yeah.
though that takes it away from him.
Yeah,
Slightly.
but
Is there a
even
touch
so,
from Fofana?
Yeah, Havertz left it. Oh,
Nah, it wasn't that much of a
I
touch,
don't
Frank.
think there is. No, yeah, no.
There wasn't
I
that
don't
much
think
of
there
a
is.
One
touch.
change he's made there is you've now got Marino
The
actually
only
playing
thing I
as a
can
midfielder.
excuse him for with that is because he's just come off the bench. He's maybe
Yeah.
not up to
No,
the,
it's a very good chance though.
he's not up to the pace of the game. But even so, bro, that's a great chance.
Come on, we can get chances. Palmer and they got
Palmer
bit-
does have these weird facial expressions at times, doesn't he? Cole
Chippy
Palmer.
chips.
very clever. The Chelsea balls around the side have Fabregas celebrating his
I
Premier League title.
literally was about to pull that up.
Very clever.
That's painful. That.
Go on, Miguel, turn. There you go. Lovely.
That's good from
Good,
Marino.
good.
That's really good from Marino. And you can tell
Far
he really,
post.
he
Load
really
it up.
wanted to
Cross.
pull that
Trossard.
off,
Far
didn't he?
post.
Yeah.
Go back.
Yeah,
Back.
it's
Far
okay.
post. There you go.
Yeah.
Far post is the cross. That's the ball.
Another
That's
good
the one.
ball by
Marino
Odegaard.
again.
There we go.
Offside. Frankie, you okay?
That was quite a high pitch one, wasn't
Wait,
it?
hang on. Who was offside? Was it Havertz offside after? Because Marino can't be offside.
There's no offside there.
There's absolutely
He just got
no
poor
offside.
contact.
Good news is that Havertz might have been.
Oh man, but that's the ball, man. That's where we're gonna win it. It's that
Again,
far
that was
post.
Odegaard's initial ball.
Yeah.
It's all we kept spamming against Inter Milan.
Thing is, we got two players that can do it now because it was just Saka against Inter. Now you got Odegaard. So Saka can attract players and cut it back.
White, don't get.
No,
And
but he is right there.
He's
though. He tried
right,
to
but just
travel with
don't
the
get
ball.
involved.
Yeah.
You know, one little thing happens, next thing the ref's going, you know what, you started it, I'm giving you yellow. Just don't get involved.
Yeah, it's true.
Black Hole Super Chat says, starting 11 Arsenal better than Chelsea, bench strength based on form, Chelsea are stronger, important we got the lead, yeah. We need to rediscover.
How do you
it
think Havertz has
somehow.
played today?
Not great, if I'm honest.
In and out of the
I
game.
think
Yeah.
there's a
I don't think he's been involved whatsoever. I actually think this is maybe more a game for Jesus. The only thing is, you think his height could be something Havertz, but he's not been involved.
Well done, Gabby.
Offside.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Surely well
shit,
offside.
is
Was
it?
off.
Is
Well
it?
offside.
Offside.
No,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but come on, man. It's so obvious.
Even he knows. Even Jackson knows. So offside.
They should give Jackson some
I
homework.
still just
shouldn't
want
they,
to.
on
Still just want to see
offsides
it.
and-
I still want to see it.
It's so offside.
He's off.
You think?
Yeah,
Just
that's
a-
really good from
just
Gabriel.
just a bit.
That's
Do,
really.
do you
good
think
from
that's
Gabriel.
quite poor of a player like that? That has pace.
No, I
Yeah.
think Gabriel did
Continually.
him there. Gabriel did him because if they're side by side.
No,
and
but
it's just
my
he
point
plays
is
it.
that he's offside a hell of a lot. Do you think that he should, make more of an effort to time his runs better? Do the curved run is what they always told footballers to do, isn't
I
it?
think he's already
Yeah.
quite high up though, isn't he?
Really
Anyways.
settled nicely into this game.
It's off the ball. We'll have that, thank you.
Who was fouled? Ben White.
Yep.
By.
Modric.
This game is kind of reaching that critical time, isn't it?
Yeah.
1-1, no team is dominating.
It's starting to
You
get
can't
starting to
really-
feel a bit shaky.
Yeah, you can't really. Squeaky bum time.
Oh, come on, man. Simple pass.
Would you say so?
I don't normally get nervous.
Yeah,
No, that
squeaky
was a
bum
bad pass
time.
from Marino. I think Marino just got a bad pass there.
Which is why you see Odegaard saying, look, come on, let's concentrate. I'm sure that's what he's saying to them.
That was also Pedro Neto's first goal for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that.
First Premier League goal, I think. He
First
has
Premier
scored,
League goal for
yeah.
Chelsea, that's
There
right.
he goes
Well,
again.
don't be a second.
He's gonna shoot
Oh,
again, innit?
not jinxed it, have I? Oh. All
Go
right,
on,
counter.
now we can attack.
So this
Foul,
maybe
foul,
is where we
foul.
could
Bro,
use
red,
stuff
it's a
for
foul.
Jesus.
Oh, you gave it.
He's lucky to get that, to be honest.
Oh, I think he was.
Yeah,
just
don't
fouled.
did he appeal for it
He
even?
made the most out
I
of that.
think he might have heard the whistle quite quickly.
Who else do you want to
Marino-
take off, James? Because if the next person's take them off, we'll probably
Saka.
get a goal out.
I think you've got to take Saka and Odegaard off. They're
I
rubbish.
would take off Havertz maybe.
You're playing the jinxing game for real, aren't you?
You never know.
Yeah,
You're here for Chelsea tears, that's what it is.
Oh no, I'm here for the Arsenal win. I can't lie. I don't care about Chelsea tears at this point.
It's nice by Mourinho.
Well
That's
done,
good.
guys.
Oh,
unlucky.
should I do?
Unlucky though.
Lovely bit of play by Mourinho. There.
Yeah, Marino, Partey, Odegaard linked up really well. Really well there. Got to win this header, Saliba. Well done.
I think that's the first time we've seen them
Well done,
together,
Marino.
innit?
Well done.
Oh,
Well done!
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, we saw this against Liverpool and people just forgot that there's a good
Oh.
player in there.
That's poor by
That's poor from
Partey.
Thomas.
That was crap by Partey. Oh, track the run.
No.
Remember what?
No one there.
Oh,
Thankfully,
no one
there.
attacked that, which is good for us.
Timber's playing more like an actual left back now because Marino's actually playing as a midfielder.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Oh,
risky.
look.
We'll take the foul advantage. Yeah, he's going to play the advantage. Yeah.
That
I
pass.
didn't know
Trossard,
Sharoy had a
Trossard,
day
Trossard.
job playing professional football. Actually.
He gets it all the time. We do.
Oh, really? Doesn't
Look
it?
at David Wright.
Yeah. Come on, Arsenal. We can get another goal here. We should have had another goal, actually. That's
Yeah,
the thing, since
yeah.
they've equalised.
We've had a better side since they scored.
Yeah.
Been a good reaction.
I think we've overall been the better team this game.
Well done, Saka.
No, we
Oh,
haven't.
here we go.
Play the
Offside,
advantage.
offside.
No.
Oh, no,
No,
advantage.
foul post.
Go and
Trossard.
shoot!
Trossard. Cut
Trossard.
inside. Quick.
Oh my God, it's
Bang,
written. It's
bang.
written.
Oh.
Oh.
It's written. It's written.
I must admit,
Oh, fuck.
It is.
when he did the cutback, I was starting
I
to
thought
think,
that was it.
It was good
I
defending. It was
starting
very
to
good
think
defending.
this
But that's,
could
I
be
think, the winner. Where the winner is that far post. Whether it's Marino or it's Trossard.
I must admit, I do like this from Arsenal. Go on, go on.
Saka.
Bukayo.
Oh!
Ooh.
That's good.
Again, he nearly got
Yeah,
beaten on
'cause
his
he was
dead
trying to
bug.
catch the-
I'll tell you what, he is a weak link that we need to exploit. that
Yeah,
keeper,
Sanchez.
man.
Chelsea fans say it all the time. They don't rate him
He
highly.
is a weak link, bro.
They don't rate him highly at all.
Saka.
Oh, no. Oh,
Is he going to hold his
groin,
Ah, it's the groin as well.
groin, gone.
It's not ideal.
I was just about to say, actually, I'm still going to say that I quite like the
Who's he booking?
the response from Arsenal since we went to go.
Oh, Kukurea for the
Since
foul
we
earlier.
conceded.
Hmm.
I kind of like the response at
Good
Arsenal.
response, man, but
They're trying to win it.
He loves to talk, don't he?
Yeah.
He tries to referee the
Mate,
game.
he did a Haaland song or something, only to get
Haaland
bullied and
trembles.
destroyed by Haaland the next time he played him.
And it's absolutely a foul. Like,
Yeah.
there's no disputing it.
Oh,
Saka's
that was
done
quite
it.
nasty as well.
Yeah, it was. Deserved the yellow card.
Still going.
Surely you can't do that.
Remember, there was a time when we were looking at him, wasn't it, Cucurella, when he played for Brighton.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Remember, he had a-
Yeah, City really wanted him too. Is he
I
coming
think
off?
Saka's off, yeah. I think he's
I've
off.
got to say, if it's for Jesus, I don't actually have a massive problem with this. I know Saka's been great with his delivery. But
He's had
if
a
we
good
can-
game.
If we can get some
Yeah,
more...
he's off.
Yeah, get some legs attacking Cucurella. And in terms of that cross to the
One
back post,
Jesus.
you've still got
So,
Erdegaard.
he'll go on the wing.
Yeah, but he
Havertz
won't be able
will
to
break
cut
through.
inside as much to cross the ball in. That's the only issue. And
But that's
when
fine, because we've got Erdegaard
Yeah.
there. So I think that option is still
Saka's
there.
delivery and that is top draw. I mean,
no, you can. There's Ty. You can. There's like I said,
Ah,
he sticks
there
out
he
like
is.
a
Well, I
sore
was
thumb.
spot on, wasn't I?
He sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's definitely him.
that
You
is
didn't
it.
even, bearing in mind,
There it is,
bearing in mind, people,
God.
we couldn't even see his face. We just saw the back of him, and you immediately know it's Ty.
No, I saw someone just completely caked in Arsenal merch. And I just went, I think that's Ty. And no, this was a bird's eye view. I had no view of like his face or anything. I just went, I think I just saw Ty.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, maybe not.
Big up Ty, man. He supports home, away.
Through and through.
He
He's
supports,
the-
he
he's the
goes and
archetypal
watches the
super
WSL. He watches the academy.
He's a super fan.
Like, he is utterly committed. There's no fan like him.
There's definitely not another fan like him, that's for sure. But yeah, he's the what I call a super fan. He is.
And Marino's done all right since he's come on.
Yes.
He has.
Hang on, this is-
What they
James-
do here.
James
Reece
Augusto.
James.
Yeah, James Augusto.
He's someone who improves them going forward and defensively. I know Gusto's
Yeah.
a very good player.
I just think he would have scored the chance that Augusto had in the first half.
Oh, yeah.
Likely.
Probably.
Have you seen some of Gusto's clothes outside, like, you know, with the clubber that he wears?
Because Laurie's a fashion icon now. He wants to speak about it.
No, I'm just asking. Have you seen it? He's quite an outlandish dresser, man. Seriously.
Take word for it.
Yeah, I've seen some of his clobber. Let's just say it's kind of different.
We'll leave it at that.
You'll leave it at that. But if you get a chance, go online, you'll see it for yourself. He's got quite a maverick taste, shall we say, when it comes to swag.
I'm not one to give anyone fancy tips.
No, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's different.
I'll leave it to Cecil.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so
He's in, he's in, he's in, he's in.
you got to get this.
Well done, Ray.
Well played,
Oh,
Ray.
what a pass.
What a lovely pass. Hello. Jesus!
Not a great start.
Oh, I immediately regret saying he should come on.
You know what happens next.
He's come on. He's given the ball away twice within the space of a minute.
Neto 1-1 with Timber.
Let's see how Timber shapes up.
Neto's a bit dangerous.
Yep.
Good defending.
No, ref.
No, I don't think so. Oh, well done, Gabriel.
Goal, goalie.
Oh, no. Oh, well done.
Come on.
I mean, we made a mess of that, but I was pretty relaxed throughout. I don't know why. I just thought.
Because
right.
that was a goal scoring
Oh,
opportunity.
absolutely.
then.
I just thought, right, grab this, please. I don't know. Come on, give it to Marino there. Come on.
There we go.
Partey's been outstanding today.
He
I know
really
he
has.
gave the ball away a
He
little
really
while
has.
ago, but to me, he's been our man of the match today. Well, actually, no, I say that because somebody might get the winner and then they'll be man of the match. But yeah, he's
As it stands.
yeah. As it
I think
stands.
Partey's been the best player on the pitch.
Definitely.
For both teams, personally.
He really is playing well this season. Isn't he? I mean, remember last season, a lot of people, myself included, was saying, "Look, he's got to do it this season, otherwise that's it." The injuries and everything
His
else.
performance at the Etihad was a bit of a turning point for him. I still
Yeah.
think there was the odd game where you thought,
I think even the start off this season, he wasn't really
yeah.
the best.
yeah,
but
there's
no,
a
he's
lot of
really come
questions.
on. It leaps and bounds.
Even when he's played at right back,
Yeah.
he's looked good, isn't he?
He's a player with rhythm, innit? The more he plays, the more
That's
he gets
good
better.
from Marino. Hacked down there by Caicedo.
Is Caicedo on a booking today?
Oh,
Has he been booked, Caicedo?
No, he's not.
No, I don't
but he should
think
get booked
so,
for
but
that
I
for
mean,
sure.
This
The amount of fouls.
Surely-
that
surely he has a
surprises
booking,
me,
no?
actually.
How many?
That's a blatant yellow card, no?
he's one of those players. He plays on the edge a lot, don't you think?
Yeah.
Guys?
I'll say it for you. He's dirty. There you go. He's not been booked.
No,
though.
actually, no. You're putting words in my mouth. Bro. I wouldn't say he's dirty, but he does play on the edge. He's quite a physical guy.
I've seen some nasty challenges from Caicedo.
Yeah.
since
It
he
surprises
arrived
me
at
that he's not in the booking. That's all.
But
That's a yellow card.
Very
though,
good.
surely.
That's 5 players offside. What are we doing here?
They run
actually
back
what
in.
we did against Liverpool.
Yeah. Oh,
There
that's a
we go,
good
there we
ball.
I mean,
go.
if it works.
Ah.
Oh, Partey tried to keep that alive.
Well done, Timber.
Timber does. What's he giving?
Oh,
Foul.
referee.
Offside.
It's a shame.
Thomas. Are we meandering to a 1-1 draw, or is there a moment of drama in it? For...
I feel there's a moment.
I think there
one
is.
team. I feel like there's a
Do
moment.
you think is more likely to score? Be honest.
No, because I jinx it.
Everyone was quiet there.
Laurie, you know a thing or two about a jinx, so we won't.
I'm
It's
trying
not
to be
worth it.
careful with my words, man.
It's not worth it. Good. Oh, maybe not.
I think the way I put it is this.
All right,
I think
that's well
Arsenal-
played by.
I think Arsenal have shown more than Chelsea today, even from an attacking perspective.
Yeah, I think so.
However, of the two teams, I could see Chelsea
Yeah.
chasing the winner more than Arsenal. I
Yeah.
could see Arsenal. You know, we're in 85 minutes. I could just see them going, you know what? It's annoying, but
Well, this is what I was saying before about taking a point, James. I think if you're Arteta now, obviously you want to win the game. But with less than 5 minutes to go of normal time, you're thinking, listen, let's not make no silly mistakes here.
Go on, Trossard. Well done,
Trossard's
Trossard.
done very well there.
Oh,
crap from
Mourinho,
Mourinho.
stop that.
That's dangerous.
I'm really annoyed he
Oh, look
forced
at
that,
Raya.
you know, he didn't need to.
I've been...
Raya's starting position has been brilliant. He's
Yeah.
been fantastic today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, bro.
That's
Lovely.
good from Mourinho.
That's
That's
good.
really good from Mourinho.
Come
Go
on,
on.
Trossard.
On Trossard.
Far post. Look at that.
Havertz calling for it there.
Jesus.
Go on. Inside.
He's going to want to shoot. No.
Bang!
Poor effort. Just no real. Didn't really connect with it right, did he? Oh, Partey. Unlucky.
Oh, well
No,
played,
Partey,
Partey.
Good.
Oh, well played.
Done. Well done.
Saliba.
Well done.
Yeah, this
Saliba.
is
Well
good
done,
stuff.
Partey. Come on.
Just got to pin him in now.
Our centre backs, when it comes to stepping forward like that, are absolutely brilliant.
Nice, Partey.
Come on, go wide.
Go on, Odegaard. Let's see another moment of magic.
So Havertz. Oh, he's
Oh, he did
finishing-
well.
Oh, that's it.
Come
That's
on.
it. That's the one.
Ah! Yeah! Oh!
Oh, he's got to score. What the?
That was Trossard's moment. That was the
Yeah.
thing that we've been saying. He will come on and score. I don't know why they're showing the goalkeeper. He didn't have anything to do with that.
He
did
saved the first shot, I'm pretty sure, I think.
It was a deflection, I think.
Is it? Let's see. Is it Erdogan in the
He's
first?
miles off
Or is it
anyway.
Mourinho again?
Trossard's got away with that.
On a plate for you, bro. Look, actually, the keeper was the one that assisted him.
Jesus is offside, though.
That keeper, he really is not very good.
Jackson off.
Yeah, he's been ordinary
He's
today,
gone on
to say the
Nkunku.
least.
What's Trossard doing there, man? Honestly, he's so lucky that's offside. Oh, they've given it as well. They knew it was off. So when
That spared his blushes, hasn't
it won't even go down. But it goes down as an opportunity for Arsenal, you know, to get in behind like that. Come on.
it? I'm very nervous, man. I can't lie.
Here's Marino. Gabriel. Here's Ryan now. You can see
Stick
how
or
much
twist.
you can see how much we missed Odegaard
Stick or
there.
twist.
Stick.
Stick or twist.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, what does that mean? Yeah, you
what
mean
do you mean?
stick with what we got on the
Keep it,
pitch?
yeah.
Go with what we've got. Try win it. That's what I'd do. That was a foul, ref.
That's a nice one, Marino.
Marino's done really well. Go play.
I must say, with the exception of a few wayward passes, Marino's looked good since he's come on.
Yeah, he
I
has.
think of
He
one
has,
bad
actually.
pass.
Oh,
Otherwise,
I
I've been
did.
really impressed.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Bang.
Welly.
Well
Well done,
played.
Saliba. A little lungy though, but he did really well to win it.
Our ball now?
oh, hang on, Ben White. Oh,
Our ball.
Ben.
That's our ball. Get the ball back.
Well, we're going to shout time wasting every single time, aren't we?
You get the impression that there's one big chance left for either team in this game.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? It just feels that way. There's going to be one big moment in the next. How much time added on? You think 3-4 minutes?
What's
Jesus
he doing?
is falling over.
Just started falling. What the hell? Oh no. It's been a disaster cameo from Jesus. Here's Neto now.
How much time?
4 minutes, I'll be max.
5. It's a bit long, isn't it?
Okay.
Has there been any injuries? I know there's been a few subs.
Havertz is
Saka and Havertz. So.
cut. Is a big one, I think. Come on, Arsenal. Go on, chase it down, chase it.
Cole goes long. And Kunku.
Good defending.
Gabriel.
Good
Give
defending.
that foul, yeah.
Wow.
I think it was. I think Gabriel just went into the back of him.
No, but I think that was a bit harsh because he didn't even. Anyway, it's been given, so what the hell?
We're just going a long time without possession here.
Got to keep the shape. Ooh,
It's a lovely ball from Neto.
it was.
A lovely ball. He's been fantastic. Him and Partey, the best players for each team, I think. What a great ball. What a great ball.
It was. What do they call it? The corridor of uncertainty. The thing is,
Go on,
Oh,
Trossard.
Trossard's done
Go on,
really
yeah.
well there.
Well done.
Come on, you've
Go
opened the
on.
game up.
Release it.
go wide.
Go what? Yeah.
That's not a great touch from Odegaard, though.
He's given a
Corner.
corner.
It's a corner.
Wow, we got lucky there getting a corner. I think Odegaard made a bit of a mess from that. What's he saying?
Say Raya, come up.
Can I say well done to Odegaard though?
He better not have said, right, come up. He better not.
He's saying
Not
Raya,
a
go
1-1.
on. We've got
Not
to win
a
this. It's a
1-1.
must-win game.
Trust
Get
me,
in the
Raya's
box.
not the tallest of keepers either. That's not a good idea.
Nah,
Can I say
right,
it?
right.
The
Mudryk
effort,
on the counter.
the effort levels from Odegaard and work rate with his first start. He's only played 5 minutes of football since August. I mean,
Yeah, he's played
fair
well.
play to him.
He has.
Big moment with the assist.
Oh, space.
Have a
Trossard
shot.
edge. Oh my god. Gabby! Offside.
How? Who?
That is so fucking piss poor.
How's he offside?
I think Ben White should have had a shot there. What do you think?
I thought Trossard was there.
He had
available
space.
into
I
the
don't think he
box.
had a good angle for it, to be honest.
No, but he had space, James, and a bit of time.
I don't know, lots of bodies. I think he probably did the right thing. Disappointing that set piece. I know White was in acres of space, but who was offside? Was it Gabriel when he then headed it
Saliba,
back?
I think.
Or yeah, God, it's so disappointing, guys. Watch the line. If we watched the line a bit better today, we could be talking about 2 or 3 goals. It's tense, man. Both teams could win this. Here's Palmer. White to Mudryk now. He's got the overlap of Cucurella, puts into the box,
It's a typical Mudryk cross, that is.
and now Trossard is there, but he needs help. He's actually
Oh, that's a great.
done
Oh, go on.
absolutely brilliantly. And we've won a throw-in. And he's annoyed about
tackle.
Casado because he wanted to come back with possession.
No, but you know what? That is very good interception.
Yeah, it's good
from him
work.
there.
Really good work from Casado.
Oh, that's good. Trossard, what can you do?
Yeah, really good from Trossard. This is a really good cameo. Well done.
Apart from the miss, but given the benefit of the doubt, he was offside.
Yeah, doesn't count.
Go wide.
Oh no,
Oh,
Odegaard.
come on.
Oh.
Odegaard's just a little bit off the pace there, weren't there? Because normally.
The real shame of it is Ben White's run up the pitch. Oh, what's he given?
Why is he given?
I think he's put Odegaard for the foul. Listen, there's no point in arguing. Just sort the defence out. Get him back. He's not going to change his mind.
Blackhole says, I wonder why Waneri has not been given minutes. He deserves it and it would have made a difference. Yeah, I think certainly as Odegaard's tired as well in these last 10 minutes. You wonder why Waneri couldn't get on the pitch. But
What?
what?
Have we been watching a different game?
Pay of the match?
Yeah.
What, for
It's either Partey or
referee in the game?
Partey.
Well, Neto.
Yeah, Neto, Partey.
Yeah, to be fair, I suppose he's been putting double duty, refereeing and playing. It's quite the effort for him.
That's a good one, actually. Look, he's done a lot of diving as well, hasn't he? Look.
Yeah, well, professional diver as
Man
well.
of the
Guys,
match.
get up the pitch.
I mean,
Just
I
do
suppose
this
I
long.
suppose the thought process is there was a couple of one-on-ones against Bukayo Saka where he came out the better man.
Yeah,
but
but come on.
yeah, no, I
I
don't agree with the decision. Don't get me
Get
wrong.
up the pitch.
Don't
That's
give that away,
risky. What are you doing?
Brothers, up the pitch,
15
please.
seconds. Like, go long.
Bro, stop this build-up phase now.
go
Go
long.
long.
He's gonna blow the whistle. We haven't had a go.
Bro, what are
since
you-
this.
Oh, well played,
I like that.
Saliba. He's a candidate for man of the match as well.
Yeah, very good.
Marino released the ball.
Who's
Good. Come on.
You gonna let us play it?
He has to. You dare blow your whistle now.
Come on.
Good.
That's a lovely ball.
that?
Wide.
Go on.
Oh my God.
Oh! Is that a corner?
Oh my gosh, Havertz!
No, as Trossard took it away from Havertz.
Oh.
That was the
What a
game
ball.
there.
What a cross.
I mean, he's offside again.
He's offside.
I think he'd have been
he's
off.
offside. Oh.
Trossard took it away from Havertz.
Yeah, but they didn't know that, man.
Yeah, because if leaves that, that's Havertz's goal.
No, but I don't blame Trossard for going for it. It's just that he wasn't on target. Oh my god.
Havertz is fuming.
That's it now. Look at
Even Mikel. Mikel's spinning about.
No,
on
but was that offside,
Mikel's
though?
doing the spinneroonie on the touchline.
Game over.
Wow, what an end.
Damn.
Full time.
Was that offside or not? Can someone tell me?
Yeah, it was offside. I
It
think.
wasn't given offside
maybe.
It wasn't given though. Maybe they didn't feel they had
Linesman
to.
hasn't seen it, and obviously I don't feel like they had to because they didn't score.
Yeah.
Final score, guys. Chelsea won, Arsenal won. It's another game without a win. Look, it was better. It was. We had chances. I think on another day we could easily have won this. I think we were more inventive. I think we did well to halt a side that have got some terrific players. There's positives, but I can't look past the bigger picture. I know the games we've had. I know it's been difficult, but ultimately we're 9 points behind Liverpool, who are top of the league in November.
I think
that's.
I hear that, and that's all factual. However, I think coming to Chelsea today was always going to be a difficult game. I did predict a draw, and I got to say, do you think a draw was a fair result?
I think we're the better team.
Yeah, we were the better team.
I think marginally.
Narrowly.
I think
Yeah.
Gusto missed the biggest chance of the game. I think that competes with Gusto's for the biggest chance of the game right there at the end. Havertz is marginally offside. Jesus is marginally offside as Trossard blazed it over. I think we can count ourselves unlucky. No questions for Arteta today. I think he got the 11 right. I think he got the subs right actually as well. Trossard and Marino definitely made a difference. Yeah, look, there's there are positives. There are things Arsenal did well in that game. There are signs of life. That there was a reminder that we're a good team, but ultimately we're 9 points behind Liverpool.
I don't think we should get too carried away about it. I really don't.
But of course we should.
No, James, I think if you look at the way this season has started so far, some of the results you're seeing across the board have been what I call maverick results. Like I said earlier, Ipswich going to Tottenham and beating them on their own ground. Forest going to Liverpool, beating them on their ground. I mean, we've lost to Bournemouth, and the list goes on. There's so many results that have not gone the way you would expect, and the fact that there's still 26 games left in the season, I think it's far too early to write off our chances. But I do agree with you that the performance today was much improved. I mean, if you look at the stats, it kind of bears out a draw, to be honest, because possession, we shaded it, but only by 2%, 51 to 49. Shots on target, both the same 3. Shots on goal, Chelsea actually edged out. They had 17 to our 12, but we probably had the better chances, if you know what that means. The Mourinho one, the one at the end there. They had the Gusto one. So I think a draw...
Hand of Ozil asks a really good question here. He says, did we play like it was a must-win? And I think that's a great question.
It is.
No, but hang on. What does playing as a must-win? Just going gung-ho, and because I think the performance today, they did what they had to do. They defended well. When we did have the ball, we tried to attack. But you have to respect your opposition. You can't go gung-ho away at Chelsea. You just get picked off. I thought that it was a decent performance. Especially when you consider that we've not been at our best in the last 3 or 4 games prior to today.
I understand what you mean in terms of it being a good performance. I think strangely, I think a lot of us said it was a good, decent performance against Inter Milan, despite the loss. It definitely feels like a step forward. Obviously, we got the point today, but at the same time, I can't help but feel, it's a missed opportunity. You look at Man City, who lost this weekend. It was an opportunity for us to, catch up to them in a sense. Obviously, they dropped points, and we've only got a single point here today, and there's still that big gap. And it feels like a little bit of a disappointment to me.
I feel look, guys, I feel deflated. For sure, there's things I can praise. Of course, I don't feel the way I did after Newcastle and criticising the effort, and I certainly don't feel the way I felt after Inter, which was that we huffed and puffed, but we maybe were a bit too one-dimensional in ideas. I thought Arsenal threw quite a lot of different problems at Chelsea there. But it's a good question. Did we really play like it was a must-win? At the end of the season, we'll find out if it was a must-win. We'll find out about those points, and how it all tallied up, and 9 just feels so far.
No,
it feels so far for me. Where does it leave Arsenal on the table, by the way?
We're fourth.
Level on points with
level
Chelsea.
with Chelsea and
Level with
like-
Chelsea.
It's definitely not the end of the world, Joe.
No, it's not the end of
Trust
the
me.
world, is it? It's not the end of the
Look,
world.
if it was the way I see it, if it was Man City that were 9 points ahead,
Game over.
it would be game over.
Game over.
Why do we think Liverpool?
Game's
Why
a
do we
match.
think 9 is a lot? I mean,
It is a lot.
forget the fact that Liverpool have Van
It's-
Dijk
it's
and
three-
Salah and deserve to be up there. I mean, what about?
Do
just
I
the fact that-
see Liverpool dropping points in 3 games? Yes.
I do.
But,
Yes, I do.
but then us not dropping any.
Thing is, though, I think with our performances getting better and better in the last 2 games, I think we're going to go on a run. I can sense it. So knowing they didn't start in this game, I'm actually more annoyed with the result than the performance itself. I think
And dare I say it, the fixtures are a little bit more favourable.
that's what I was going to say. The biggest point is we've had Stamford Bridge. Now, we're in November now, right? Stamford Bridge.
West Ham.
We've not got West Ham yet, but we've Aston Villa away, City away. Some major away games are over and done with. It is really annoying not to get the win there. I think it shows to me that in January we need to go and address this problem that we have in games like this where we can't force the hand. We saw against Inter where Saka was playing most of this game, so was Martin Odegaard, but we weren't able to provide that moment that Erling Haaland provided to Man City or John Stones did against Arsenal. It's annoying for sure, but I wouldn't say the race is over. We're in November, and I think, I'm looking at Liverpool and going, look, I've seen enough of their performances and the games that they have coming up to say they'll drop points in 3 games. But I'm more concerned about us. Can we make it up? That's the
I think, listen, I do think we do need to put things in its proper perspective. Yes, there is a natural disappointment that comes from not winning another game because we've not won in the Premier League now for 3 games, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to put things into context. Today we were playing, Chelsea are 3rd at the moment. It's not like we were playing.
No, it's a very good side.
It's not like we're playing Wolves or Leicester or.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it needs to be born into context.
I think the issue,
Getting a draw today
Yeah.
wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either.
No,
I
no, it's not the end of the
personally,
world.
I'm looking at that, but I said coming into this game, I said I would take a draw depending on the performance.
Yeah.
If the performance has elevated its level from the previous games, then I would take that. And I think today we saw that. Arsenal actually finished the stronger. Could have actually won it right.
we had a
at the
couple
end there.
half
We
opportunities.
were complaining before about us looking pretty impotent in
Yeah,
attack.
I
I think
think-
today we did create some good chances.
A lot of the social media reaction to, were we playing like as a must win? I think the issue is we haven't shown an ability to force the hand when it is 1-1, it's 0-0, and you go and score that late winner away from home at Chelsea. Imagine what it would have done if we had got that goal. You close the gap to City, or was a point behind City, I think, and close the gap to Liverpool as well. It's annoying.
I don't think we should get too hung
But
up on this.
I think
9 points.
I understand why fans hung up, but as Laurie said earlier, and I totally agree. To be fair,
You've only
This
got to
is-
see. You've only got to
this
see
is
the
not a year.
pattern of the way this
Yeah.
season has gone for.
this is not
so
a year
far.
that I see any
Yes.
team getting 90 points.
Exactly.
And I think
I mean-
the perspective us fans have, Arsenal fans, is we've needed to be so perfect in the last 2 years to go win a title. I think this year, seeing how competitive the league is in general, which Chelsea are a much better side as an example, that you're going to see Liverpool and City, as we've seen City drop points, and then we'll see Liverpool hopefully do the same as well. But if you're a Liverpool fan watching this, I think there should be a lot of confidence that you're 9 points ahead of one of your title rivals, if you still count us as that. Was it 6 points ahead of City or 5 points ahead of City? It's yours to lose now, isn't it?
All right, guys, we'll end it there. We've got fan cams coming not only from the ground, but here as well. Arsenal draw 1-1. It leaves us, what's that, 4 behind City?
Yeah, 4 behind
Yep,
City.
4 behind
And
City,
9 behind Liverpool.
With 27 games to play.
Yeah, and it's not
And
me.
I can't,
It's
you know what I mean?
me
You've got to
not-
stress that, bro.
It's not
27 games left.
It's not me saying it's not recoverable. Of course it's recoverable, but it's such a big ask for us to... What we basically need is a complete and utter flip in momentum. What Liverpool have just done with their 9 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat in their first 11 games is a really special start to the season. And they have played in that Chelsea at home. They have played Man United away. They have played Arsenal away. Okay, we've had harder fixtures, but they've not just basically played the bottom 11. We then need to flip and find something that we haven't had since the run-in last season. We need to rediscover a level of form we haven't had since May.
You say that, but we've just come off the back. I
Oh,
mean,
very
when we
long
lost
one,
to Bournemouth, we were unbeaten for pretty much the whole of 2024.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying it's easy to go on another long run, but what I am saying is it's possible to go on another
If we've done
long
it
run.
before, why can't we do
Yeah.
it again?
So-
as
Totally possible, guys. Totally
Yeah,
possible.
So what I'm saying
if it
is
were
don't-
5,
Key
6,
ex-
7,
yeah.
I'd understand. But at the moment, yeah. By the way, I'm just watching. I mean, Trossard, he just totally scuffed it.
Yeah,
It's not
really
even like he was leaning and he
Was
touched
he
it
offside
away.
or not?
Sali-
Gabriel
getting out.
Jesus?
Saliba looks a touch offside to me, but
Oh,
anyway.
okay. All right, at the end.
All right, we'll leave it there, everyone. Let us know your thoughts in the fan cams, everyone, and in the fan cam comments, is what I'm trying to say. We'll let you know let you know our thoughts in the fan cams coming soon. Like I said, Robbie Cecil, them at the ground at Stamford Bridge. It's 1-1, mixed feelings, mainly negative ones for me, but there were positives. But let's see. We'll see how this result ages across the season. Laurie, big thanks, man. Been a
No
pleasure.
problem, man.
Frank, fantastic. Baz, brilliant as always, man. All of you, brilliant as well. Thank you for your super chats, comments. Do you know what? Actually, as I'm saying that, yeah, there were super chats. Sorry, I was about to round this off, but let's actually just quickly go through the apologies. I'm having a shocker. Joe says, right, poor result, but Erdegaard's elevated. It's so obvious we need him. Johnny with super chat, thank you. Jibbo says, I can't believe we're in a top 4 race now. Remit with the super chat. Jibbo again says, better chances don't win us the league. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Christian with the super chat. Remit says, this defence can be amazing, but it doesn't help when the attack lacks. All we do is cross. Havertz should be doing more for that price. Need a striker. Lenny said, it's a top 4 battle. Now it's time to be honest. Jacob says, Trossard has cost us 9 points. City, Bournemouth, and now Chelsea. It's not the manager, it's the players. And Kehugu says, Trossard should have ended his career after such clear misses. Sleepy Havertz also useless. Our season is gone. Okay, people are not very happy, clearly. All right, everyone. We'll see you in a bit.